You all set, dude?
I'm all set.
Well, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, dude.
This is a beautiful spot. I like this.
Yeah? You like the setup,
this is a
dude?
pretty cool little spot.
Fucking
man.
Hector was just here talking shit, dude.
You didn't like it?
No, I'm just teasing. No, he was cool about it.
He's like, I had sex in one of these places once.
It's like, it's a real pilot shit.
This is
I
dope.
don't like it,
I love
Artie.
it.
No, thanks, dude. Yeah, this was actually my wood shop, and then
This is dope.
grew weed in here, and that didn't work out.
So you know what?
So now I'm like, I'll try a podcast. We'll see if that works
this is gonna
out.
work for sure. Hell
Yeah, man. So how's COVID been treating you, dude?
Good. I've been, I think just like every other comic, during this time, you're just writing as much as possible. Or you're trying to take
Sure.
advantage of, this things that you're not doing, stage time. But I've been trying to attack more on social media.
Nice.
But I've also taken a step back from just not going on it at all. Too.
Taking a little break.
Take a little break.
I think we all kind of had to, whether you wanted to or not, right?
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
I just been nice having that break, but at the same time, that itch is always like, I got to get on.
Yeah, dude, we had a fucking sweet roll. Like, we did Levity. I don't want to call it a sellout. We gave away the tickets.
We sold the fuck out.
Well, but we gave
sold.
away the tickets.
All right, we gave
I know
it
you
out.
produced it.
Yeah,
and I'm
sold
congratulating you. That's what I'm leading into, so I don't want to shit on you. We gave away the tickets,
Gave
but
away
it was at
tickets.
capacity.
Yeah. At
We did.
full
It
capacity.
was great. It was a great show. Interviewed
Crushed
Connor
it.
the other day. Everyone on it was fun. The local show, and again, congrats. That was great. But then as soon as that happened, it was like 6 weeks later. It was like,
COVID.
let's pump the fucking brakes.
Do you think we'll ever get back to that?
Yeah, I think so, dude. I mean, like I was telling you, last Saturday I went out and watched. I saw a reggae show, and then I went over to see Jake's show that he did, both outside and shit. But it was packed, like at both places.
Hell yeah.
So it was like,
I'm hoping we're back there soon.
I think people are just itching to get back in. I also think people have gotten that vaccine. Quite a few people, I guess.
Yeah, I work at an urgent care now, and
Okay.
I realize there's people that are coming in. They're telling me what shots they had. They're like, "Oh, I got my second one today," and I'm like, "Second one? What?" I'm like, "Second vaccination shot." I'm like, "Oh, cool." And then somebody else comes like, "I got my first shot today," and to see how they're
The talking point.
Yeah, it's a good talking point, but they think they're like immune to COVID still. They're like they're just like, "Oh, I'm good."
This is the whole thing. Like with this COVID thing, and I used to work at a pharmacy, and like, not that I know more than fucking. I'm a pretty ignorant to a lot of shit, but like, yeah, the flu shot and a lot of these vaccines isn't like a fucking guarantee.
It's not.
Like you can still get
Still
sick.
get it.
It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like you won't get as sick, right?
Yeah, exactly. And they have certain fillers that kind of like prevent it, but no, it doesn't. It's just like anything else, man. You can still lose your life over it. You can all that fun stuff, but yeah, it's a trip to see.
What do you think now? Because you just said you work at an
urgent care.
care. So you see. I mean, are you seeing COVID cases? And
Yeah.
stuff like that?
So we get tested we get tested in the morning and we get tested at night.
Oh shit! You get tested twice a day, every day, or every day you work,
no matter what. Yeah.
Whoa.
And that's even if we're like not even coming in that day.
Are you coming in like more than just the normal mask?
I just come in my mask, but they stop and take everything right before I even go in, and so they just meet me. And there's like a back door to every urgent care, so you could just go to the back
for the employees.
And they just scan your temperature and they do your nose swab really quick. And it takes
that?
10 minutes.
It's
just
the fucking.
It hurts because there's no way of getting used to it. I don't think. But
Well, what do they? Because I haven't had it done.
There's
they,
like a bone
jab it up into your sinus.
So there's like a bone right in your nasal cavity, and they just kind of they have to.
Yeah,
hit
we're all
that
kids
bone.
that shoved shit up into their nose.
Scratch it.
I got a
basically.
He-Man sword stuck up there when I was a little boy.
That's for drinks, right? Or
no, like He-Man, the action figure.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah,
of here.
so I was like a little kid, and I knew what I was doing, bro. I specifically remember this. This is an early memory. I was a little boy, right? And I went into the bathroom with this thing, with the intent of doing what I did. And I fucking went for it, bro.
With it down.
And I fucking jammed it up in there, and like the first time I got it out, right? And then I did it again, and I couldn't get it out.
Oh,
and then I like had this panic attack, and I had to tell my mom, like, I got He-Man's on my fucking
How did
nose.
I get that out? What is it? Just...
We had to go to the emergency room. It was a whole fucking thing, dude.
God.
But I vividly remember the mischievous thoughts of walking down the hallway and again, I was like 3. It was an early memory, but
isn't that crazy? When
it's
you're
like
a kid,
a swab, and I
always
did
just
that.
Like, let's see what would happen here. Oh, there.
No,
it
it was a violent feeling that bone, like you're talking like that test. Except I'm a fucking 3-year-old moron with a He-Man sword, the neon green
Gosh. Yeah, no, it felt like a He-Man sword going up.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I was like, I remember that pain, and it stayed there because I couldn't get back out.
Yes, and you have to like squint for like at least 30 minutes. You're squinting, and you're just doing that weird.
Not sneezing.
I don't know if it hurts, but it's enjoyable.
Have you ever sneezed right on the tech?
I have not, but I've coughed. I've coughed, and the look they give you is if like you had herpes and syphilis all together. And you're like, yeah, you got it all. You're a sick guy. You're like, I didn't mean to.
I'm sorry. You fucking did it. You stuck it in there.
But I get that whole thing too.
Twice a day.
When we have patients that come in that are testing for COVID, that's how I am. Where I'm like, stay the fuck back.
Yeah.
Until we know what you have, then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna check your temperature, and I'm doing like medical assistant work. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Lean
like,
back, lean back,
and then I'm wearing gloves, and then as soon as I find out they're negative, I'm like, all right, who fucking cares?
All right,
I'm like,
well, hug it out. I'm sorry about all that.
It's super sad, but I'm like, dude, that's how it is.
Do you think that the numbers are going down? I mean, I know you're not like.
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure on it. I think the numbers are going down. I know a lot of people are they're taking the vaccinations. Yeah. We have people every day asking us if we're taking them as well.
Have you?
I haven't. I have not yet. I was waiting to see how Johnson & Johnson, the second COVID, I think it's the third vaccination, and see how it's going to turn out.
Yeah.
But that one
that's
just
a
came
single
out.
dose.
Like and that's just a one-hit wonder. You do your thing.
Shady.
And that's where I'm like, I'd rather have it that way. Where I'm
you want it Johnson & Johnson?
No, I think
if I had to pick it, dude, it's between Pfizer and I think Moderna's the other one. And it's like Pfizer makes boner pills, so it's like.
How can you go wrong?
Maybe the side effect. That's what my brother got. That's why I'm saying that. Like, he got the Pfizer one.
I just know some of it messes with your RNA, like it's like your DNA. So it intertwines with your DNA, and like a weird, like it just. I just.
Is this factually true? Or is this something you read on?
Yeah. No. This is from we heard from
your boss,
from Pfizer themselves.
Oh, Jesus,
so like these are things that intertwine with the DNA. We don't know the longevity of it. That's why I'm like, all right.
Or the long-term side effects of those fast track.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
And I want to have
this
kids.
Debate's pretty weird right now, and I remember I was with this dude. We're having a conversation. We're like, not like super tight, but we talk, and start getting on vaccines, and I'm like, yo, bro, it's not all about all of them. Like, I'm not taking the flu one, and I don't know about this new one. He immediately was like, dude, you in the QAnon thing? I'm like, what? Just because I got questions, like, and I'm not saying I fucking know. I'm just saying, like, hey, man, this is like, let's like fucking, we don't know what the fuck water we're heading into. So to have some questions and you're looking at me like I'm a fucking asshole. It's like, oh, okay, let me just fucking put my fucking dunce hat on and be like, here you go.
Dick, dude. You're not gonna just stick it in every mailbox that's open. You're gonna make sure, like, all right, this one looks like it's gonna be nurturing and caring.
Or just that I have a few questions and concerns about these monster billion-dollar corporate companies.
And that's my attitude. I'm like, I'm just gonna wait. Like, I'm gonna wait to see the longevity of it. Johnson & Johnson sounds nice because it's a one-hit wonder, and I'm like, I could just be in and out with it, but I'm still gonna wait and see. Especially working in the medical field.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm in construction away from stuff, so I'm like, I have the luxury, but you're like,
it's the worst, man.
Yeah.
I just learned about like health insurance the other day. Like, I didn't even know.
What do you mean? You just learned about?
Well, like, I know I have it. Like, I know I have it. But if you were to ask me, like, what health insurance you got?
Oh, right. You don't know the detail. You just know you have it.
Yeah. I just know. And then now I'm in a place where we only accept certain insurances, so we can't help you unless you fit within the criteria of our insurance. Even that shit to me, I'm like, fuck. What is this one? What is that one?
Blue Cross Blue Shield, PPO,
HMO, all this other shit.
Oh, dude, when I was in my 20s going to college, I worked at a pharmacy, like not a weed pharmacy, like a legit pharmacy. And that's what I did.
They call in prescriptions every day.
Yeah, calling prescriptions. I wasn't able to take new orders, but refill orders and like doing what you're saying, like calling insurance companies and like doing all that. And I was like, I was young, man. We were just selling dope, dude, like crazy.
It's
like
funny.
During the height of the opiate.
That's what's crazy is that like I talk to like you every day, like guys like every day, and we don't know what we look like, but we know each other's voices. And they'll be like, "Is this Artie?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is Papa Bear." And they're like, "Is this Ethan?" I'm like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And
what's up, dude?
Even though that's not the guy's name, but like I just know.
At the pharmacy, if you had a distinctive personality or a distinctive voice,
people know you right away.
Yeah, there would be certain customers that were a little. Like they were just a little more high. They needed more attention.
That's how we feel with Suboxone patients.
And they liked working with me, and like it was, and there was sweet. They were just. It was just like they were on a lot of meds, and they had a lot of like little things.
They had little
that they
things
liked.
that could throw off other people who'd be like,
Not
"All right,
just
man,
that,
this is
dude. It was
sketchy."
just they were very particular, and they had a lot of things. So they're very particular about a lot of things. So it's just like, dude, this is literally going to take hours of my week when it was their refill time.
Yeah.
And so like, and it was almost organically. Like everyone in the pharmacy was like, no, you can handle that, dude. He likes you. And it's like, oh, all right. You know what I mean? But you know, it kind of that honestly felt good. Like looking back at that job, because a lot of the time was like we sold like Xanax and OxyContin.
Yeah.
Montecito housewives, and they were just being dicks because it was Friday and we
It's
couldn't
Friday,
refill
you
their
just can't-
Xanax.
It's like, all right, we could do it now, but
No, we
Does it
couldn't.
take a
They'd
little
come
bit?
in at like 4 p.m. and they'd have no refills, and the clinic had been closed for 4 hours.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
that's funny. Because we
They
get those
did.
phone calls too. We're like, hey, did you not
Jesus,
send it in? Like, we
Send one in,
faxed
man.
it, but like I don't
Well, that's
know.
right. You're dealing with Suboxone. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we deal with that too. And
we call it in. but, like,
sometimes
we
those
also fax
patients
it
are a
in.
little,
Yeah,
because
fucking
it's a
needy.
gnarly medicine, dude. You
Hell
know,
yeah,
honestly.
they build up this huge tolerance for it, and then if you tell them like, all right, well, we're gonna try to kind of wean you off it. Oh man, it's like a whole another hour and a half conversation on the phone.
I couldn't even imagine, dude,
I
because
hate
I dealt with that. That was what we dealt with.
and you got
Like,
people coming up to you while you're
junkies
on the
all day.
phone talking to them, and they're like, hey, can you help me out with this?
Yeah, and you
Dude,
clearly
just fucking
selling-
sign in,
selling
and they'll get to you,
shit.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, we dealt with that a lot. So this was during like, now it's like, oh, you know, they're fucking hip to it. But back 10, 15 years ago, you know what I'm
No.
talking about? Like it was fucking rampant, and they were just giving out OxyContin
Like
like
it was
nothing.
fucking Skittles.
And dudes like us, like fucking healthy young dudes, they come in just getting 80 milligram, like bottles of 80 milligram, walking out like no noticeable problem. If you're taking that kind of medicine, like
You know?
I shouldn't see something fucking wrong with you, man.
Other than your kidneys, you're going down, you know.
Your
but,
liver, your
like,
kidneys. That's the thing. Like one of those little bastards would like potentially kill you. Me
Yeah.
for sure. I'm a bitch.
Especially
dude. That
if
would
you duplicate
immediately
it, you know,
kill
or
me.
if you're going someplace else and another doctor gives you authorization.
Oh, they were
for
doing that.
something
Yeah,
else,
that's what I'm saying. So
and you're like, fuck, you know,
I
you're
wanna get
mixing
into it.
action, dude. And you're like, all right, but we always get a call too, like, you guys know you're doing this, right? We're like,
oh, so, yeah,
we
they're
know."
better about it now. They've developed like
Yeah.
that software to like track that was all in development
It's
at
crazy.
the time.
It's crazy. Who would have think to get drugs back then? Now look at us
Look at us doing drugs,
doing drugs,
talking
trying to
about drugs.
Get, so hard to get drugs.
That's really not.
How you been though, man? How's
Everything's cool, dude. Work was like super slow, and then it picked up, so I've been super busy.
Oh yeah.
Took some time off to do this.
Yeah. When you go and knock on people's door, do they look at you like? Sorry.
What do you mean? Like,
do they look
I
at
already
you?
booked the job. Like I'm not just dry
Yeah,
calling.
you know, just
All right.
like okay.
That's
yeah.
what I thought.
Literally,
Like,
you know,
think I randomly go
No,
to people like,
no, like
"Hey,
that-
you need work?"
That would be fucking horrible. That to
Yeah.
me is sometimes how I feel.
Like Jehovah's Witness.
That'd be horrible.
Hey man, I saw your rafters look a little
Hello.
rotted.
Exactly. You know, looks
a
like you need
handyman.
some work here. Let me help you.
No, what was your question? I'm
Like,
sorry.
is it weird? Because I'm sure you have people. I'm sure you have customers right away covering.
Mask.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
so-
you have some customers like, I don't fucking care. You know, man.
Yeah, both.
I'm fucking
For
over
sure.
here. Give me a call when you know. Or what,
Yeah.
you know,
Both.
is it? How do you feel walking into that situation?
Out of courtesy, I'll have it up, but like I have glasses, so like if
Fogs.
I have to look at shit and like visibly like I need to do it, like I'll warn like you read them, dude. It's similar to like what we do with comedy. Like you're reading the person or the room, let's say, where it's like a lot of people come out like timid. You can see like
Yeah.
they're fucking into being separate,
Right. You
And
can-
that's fine, and I respect that. But it's like, and then I'll warn them if I'm like, again, because I can't fucking see because of the glasses thing. I'll be like, hey, I need to take my mask off to look at this. Or there's people that are just like, yeah, dude, it's fucking fake. It's a fucking hoax, dude. You fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
The fucking Democrats, these liberal
fucking these
politicians.
guys,
It's like,
fucking-
what? What?
I
You know
always
what I mean?
saw
Like,
it-
I've seen both, like, people that are, like, not touching me,
Oh, yeah.
and people that are, like,
Absolutely.
not giving a
Not giving a fuck, and there's other people that are like, please don't cough near me or don't come near me. Yeah, and that I
Yeah.
just see it where
They smoke weed away from the
Yeah,
clients.
you know?
It's just weed.
I think it's a trip. Comedy has helped me out in I think all of my jobs, like 100% of my jobs. If I think not have like that social awareness, that being able to read the crowd and being like, what should I joke about? Even though there's
Okay,
times where I'm
right.
like, I have no idea what I'm doing, what I'm supposed to be doing. All I know is that like if the person in front of me gets a laugh or is enjoying our moment together, they're not going to go on and be like, hey, that guy, Artie, he's a fucking idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, it's always been...
It's a real piece of shit.
Yeah, like even at the YMCA where I'm watching kids, dude,
Yeah.
you know, and they're like, I need to pick up so-and-so. I'm like, who the fuck? Hey, dude, and just cracking a joke with the parent.
Yeah.
Boom, right away they're like, all right, Artie.
I like this guy.
All right, I'm sorry, I'm actually at a different school, but like I gotta go get I'm gonna go get my kid. But it was nice meeting you, and I'm just having that interaction. I'm like, man, without comedy, there's no way I'd be at the job where I'm at now.
Yeah.
Even now.
No, I mean, comedy and just like a good sense of humor, because, you know, I mean, I'm still new to the comedy thing, dude, like 2 years with COVID time, so I'm still, relatively new. But so to me, that like bullshit and kind of like reading the room, that came first, dude. That comes from like my grandfather's great at it. My dad is really good at it. But what my old man will do is like he doesn't give a fuck.
He just lets it loose.
He doesn't read the room. Like it's fucking flying. Whatever the room is, it doesn't.
It hits. It's like a blind.
He fires off jokes, dude, and like it's like whoa. But he's fucking hilarious, bro. He has balls. Like he doesn't give a fuck. Sometimes, I don't know if they're jokes. Like, he's the old man. Like, he just fires off with his opinion. He's an old Jew from Long Island. And it's like,
I love it.
Says, yeah, I love him to death. We work together.
Speaks it real, man.
Oh, he does, but it doesn't matter. Like, as far as, like, don't curse or don't, like you're saying, like, around parents. Like, you probably know to tone it down a little bit. As opposed to how you talk to me or other comedians.
Absolutely.
Like, you say whatever around us, but at the YMCA, you're going to, you might fire off with some jokes, but...
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do a dick sucking joke.
I just think it's a trip. Just that whole without it, I don't know, man. Like,
it's a fucking great tool. Like whether or not you're trying to do it professionally, like we are, or just again you're a guy at a shitty fucking desk job. Like that makes that shitty desk job better.
Oh yeah.
The pharmacy job was way better, dude. All right, here I learned kind of how to not be funny the way we are, but like breaking balls was unlike any other place, like at that pharmacy, because it was like this big, this tiny little room. It was mostly women, and they would always break my balls constantly. And it was just like fun natured, and it made the day funner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they tease me or whatever.
That's fucking great.
You know, I don't want to get to it, but they'd be like making it be like you're gay and
of course,
stuff like that.
No, don't let it affect you. But you know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I'm not affected. I don't care. It's like PC.
Exactly.
Like people might watch this and be like, "Oh, that's not all right." What do you mean they make fun of you for being gay?
No, but they bust your balls.
They bust my balls. Oh yeah, and like you said, like certain patients, like we'll let him do it, and it wasn't like a choice.
Yeah.
It was this is what's happening.
I was checking this dude's blood pressure once, and I had to breathe on him, and he was like, "Hey man, looks like you need to get your blood pressure checked." And just the way he said that to me, I was like, "What a fuck, dude! You're right.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I am overweight, But it was just the whole interaction.
But again, so maybe someone else would have took that like, but because you're funny, you'd be like. All right, cunt.
Too fucking shit.
All right, you little bastard.
You got me. By the way, you owe $165 for the fucking office visit. Just like shit like that.
20 for the joke, cunt. No, that's the thing with me, and in most settings where it's like inappropriate or like not, like you wouldn't expect a joke, and you make the joke. It's like, me and this guy, like a stuffy setting, right, where it's like a suit, like we go to a funeral or something, right, and it's just like. And I don't mean to downplay the seriousness of the moment, but like within the moment, if you could find humor in that fucked up situation, it's like I'm probably gonna gravitate towards that guy.
Exactly.
I may not agree with it, but like, yeah, dude, being funny and you want to be around that guy, dude. If you're some like fucking stuffy douchebag, just being a fucking jerk, that's not a likable quality.
Yeah. No, I can't. I think I'm never. I don't know. I'm glad I'm enjoyable to be around. I think.
That's what you consider
Artie
yourself?
The one-man party, No,
it's
great.
Pat yourself. I am dope.
I find myself, okay, I live with roommates, right? It's like 2:30 in the fucking morning.
I'm not just blowing smoke.
I'm fucking 2:30
cool.
in the morning. I go downstairs, and they're having like a rager, right?
Okay.
I just want to get some water. Those guys, as soon as they saw me, they're like, Artie.
All right.
woke up my girlfriend. My girlfriend's so pissed. She has work. We have work the next day. So at this point, we hang out till like 4 a.m, and like it just tripped me out to. The only reason why they hung out longer is because Artie was there. That was it. I bring the party.
You are Papa Bear. People call you Papa Bear.
I hate it. I love it, but I hate it.
No, well, on that note, because you are a very likable, pretty charismatic guy. And did you learn to do that, or is that already kind of like a thing that you just
I think
learned, I guess, or
I did ASB all throughout high school, like ASB, and then
ASB. What's that?
That's like leadership, like the president of like your class or like your I don't know if you guys ever had that for like. Your school.
Sounds familiar, dude, but I wasn't too into school.
So like I'd give a lot of school speeches. And like,
there you go. So you're in like leadership and gave public speeches.
It was the coolest.
Okay.
because I got a chance to like really figure out things that like worked and like didn't work as far as.
How old
like,
are you when you're doing this? High school? So,
well, in 8th grade, I you know, like I was
14.
I was a young cat, man, and then I got into
cool.
I got into theater, and I really
I
enjoyed being like the big guy.
And how old are you there? So you're still in 8th grade, or?
Well, this is all throughout high school. Yeah.
Okay.
And I was thinking about even going to college for theater arts.
And you played ball at the same time.
Yeah.
So you did theater and ball.
Yeah.
That's cool, dude. Usually it was when I was doing it, dude. It was one or the other. Like most people did not do both.
I went to a small high school, Santa Clara. It's
cool.
It's in Oxnard, and I got a chance to play football, basketball, and baseball.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, if you wanted to do like theater on the side, you could, and like it was just fun, man.
You need to get clowned on.
I did, but like I think I enjoyed it. I think I kind
nature.
of reveled in it, and then kind of was able to like spit back or like crack jokes back.
That's
then,
what's up, dude.
Even in school, like I sucked at reading. You know, like I hated reading out loud, like popcorn reading. And then I would do.
That was nerve-wracking, though, dude.
Fucking
That's
nerve-wracking.
like waiting for your spot, but you don't know you're coming up.
Don't
It's
even know
like,
you're coming
all right, up next is Artie Lopez. And you're like, oh, fuck, shit.
And you got
you're all nervous. You're like, I wasn't paying attention.
And you don't know where you're at. And like that was where it would freak me out. And so then I would realize I would have to like have a paper on every line going through. And then when it was my turn to read, I would do voices. I would be like if the daddy bears sound like this. This is what the daddy bear. The mama bear. This is what mama bears are. And then this is what like just doing like, and the kids would laugh instead of and like before they were laughing at like my stutter or fucking. I hate it, dude. But Xander Beltran's mom gave me an IEP, which was like it's like a learning help guide throughout like elementary school and high school, and like I don't know, it was dope. And that's why like I met Xander when I was like a little guy, but
okay, I didn't realize that.
It's a trip. Like as we grew up, like he started comedy, I was doing comedy at the same time.
Excuse me.
It was just perfect. I mean, I'm not. He's a good guy, but it was just perfect because it was. I don't know. We've been doing it for so long, growing up with each other.
Yeah. No, that's dope, dude. Yeah, I didn't realize you guys were that close because I mean he does spots around here, but he lives up in
up in
the Bay, right?
He lives up in the Bay now, but we used to do football, and in high school he was doing his thing, but he's kind of started doing comedy in high school as well. So it was
that's cool, man.
It was a trip.
Yeah, dude, who was actually older than me. We played ball together. We played baseball, and he did theater at the same time, and he did voices. And like you're saying, dude, he was really charismatic, funny dude. His name's Josh Duvendek. He's actually gone on to be in movies and do commercials. And
it's like, what the fuck?
Well, no, I saw him at first. Like that's what was his dream, right? Like, and he realized
it's just like a what?
Like
I can't believe that's like
you know what you're saying. Like I fucking was too big of a pussy to be like, this is what I want to do. Like I waited till I was 32, which I'm happy. I you know I'm not regretting it, but it's like. It's cool when folks this young are like, dude, this is what I want to do. Anyway, to finish that point, Josh went on, he was in the first Ted, the notable scene at the end where he stabs him in the hand. I played fucking high school baseball with him, dude, and he's the nicest, coolest fucking guy. And seeing him, and he also does some stand-up shit, and he was doing the same bits that he would do at baseball practice. And it just, I saw that, and I'm like, dude, I want to do that. I want to, like, enough's enough. And he was doing it in his 20s, and just for the longest time, I saw him one time since high school, and it was before he even got the movies. He's on Taco Bell commercials. He was in Parks and Recs, like little spots, but it's like super dope when you see your buddy. And you know what I mean? And it's just silly, but I'm like, dude, super stoked for you. And you know, and again, he was the nicest, coolest fucking guy. So to see him go on, there's actually another buddy who's in Wolf of Wall Street. He's in like a scene next to Leo, and you're like. Dude, I play baseball with that guy. I'm fucking tight. And, you know, and to me, it was, like, inspiring. And, like, those guys chasing down that outlandish fucking dream. It is. It's like, and I was talking about this with Hector, that, like, it's pretty outlandish, right? You'd agree. Like, to think you're going to be a famous comedian or famous actor.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and that
it's a little outlandish.
It is. It's a gnarly, like thought, but also, like, to attempt it. Is like even gnarlier than
that's what I mean.
Believing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. Like it is gnarly, but I mean I guess it's dreams, man. I don't know.
That's what I mean. Like to go after that shit, it's just like
a little differently, but you got to see it as like a window. Like and it's comedy has always been instilled with a lot of like sports, like
Sure.
leadership, all that other, and I didn't think I was the smartest guy, and like I should not have been president of like my high school. Like
I didn't realize you were, man.
Dude, all 4 years, like I was.
Oh, what?
And it was just more of
you're crushing those speeches.
I was just so funny, and like, but it was just so. I think it was like everybody around. We had such a good time, so it was just like in the moment, like just like the people you were with. Kind of bring that
class
comedy.
president, dude.
Yeah, man. But like it was.
So
just,
what were you like in high school then, dude? Were you like pretty?
I didn't have
straight?
good. Like, no, man. I mean, I was.
To me, I remember the class president didn't party, dude.
Yeah, but like at the same time, I went to like a private high school, so it was.
Okay, it was more of a smaller private.
Yeah,
sort of deal.
Everybody.
And everyone knew each other.
We all knew the parents, so that was pretty cool.
Okay.
But I just.
So if somebody made fun of somebody, it was like a fucking big deal.
Yeah,
like the parents would be
like it would be exactly, and you had to learn how to learn what was like too mean or like what would cause like people to make a scene out of it or like dude that's pretty funny.
My high school was vicious. There was none of that.
There was none of that, you know. But like
vicious.
It just taught me how to.
It's like right before this like non-bullying and all that,
politics.
Dude.
Yeah.
Well, no, dude, I remember straight up, dude, coaches laying hands on kids several times, like kids popping off and like, you want a slap box? And it happened. And
See,
it was like
that
would never happen.
That would never happen.
Ever.
Never.
I remember a fucking dad, one of the dads, he was a fucking silver glove boxer way back in the day, but, you know, kind of...
Oh, thick?
It doesn't... You wouldn't believe it, let's say. And the motherfucker called him on it, dude, and he fucking lit this kid up, like, in the gymnasium in front of tons of other parents, tons of other teachers. Nothing happened. I was like...
That shit would not.
No, that guy would be arrested. Like, it would be a thing. It'd be on the fucking news.
Yeah.
It was like...
Yeah. Everybody would know his fucking...
Nothing happened, dude.
Everyone knows Jared's dead.
You're dead. You're dead, kid. And that's what, dude, that's the guy, the Golden Globe guy was like a figure like that. Like an intimidating kind of Italian guy.
What's funny is that's how I kind of envision. That's what. Okay, honestly, the first time I met you, that was you were just so you have this way of standing about you. You have this strut, but it's like a strut. It's like this, and you keep you have wide shoulders. You know, you're a big kid.
A little wide,
you know.
Yeah.
But like, and then but also just how serious you would look, but then how not serious you were. Like that was I think where you were just, hey, this guy over here, you know, it looks like he's being a little. It was just more of the interactions to me where I'm like, I love Russell. He's fucking funny.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I think it was you who said it to me, and like I know him like, not like most people, let's say, and it was you. It was like, yeah, dude, you are intense, and I was like, what? And you're like, yeah, that's what people say about you. I'm like.
You just come off
so
intense, but then you're not.
Yeah, like, bro, and that's what. And then I'm like, and I just paused, and I was like, yeah, you know, you're not like wrong, you know, because like Evan said that too, because I like snapped at something somebody said just like that, and I was like, Evan was like, God damn, dude, that's intense, and I was just like. No, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like how Jake does, like, Jake can take it to 0 to 60, and I think, like, that's
everyone knows, just, like, that's just Jake, you know? Like,
that's just me, too, where it's just, like, I'll come off, and it's like, whoa, no.
It took us, like, I don't know, I think maybe 2 weeks of just, like, oh, that's just Russ. You know, like, all right, that's cool.
Yeah, no, well, I yelled at that lady.
When he doesn't talk to you, that's when it's trouble.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if I'm not talking to you and I'm just ignoring you, that's when I've made the decision, like, dude, fuck you and leave me alone. No, not necessarily fighting, like, in this scene, because I thought it's pretty absurd. You know, there is that beef, but it's like, to me, I'm kind of, like, rooting for everybody, even if I don't love your shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, thanks, dude.
You're a fan of comedy.
I'm a fan of comedy, and not just that, it's like, I don't like even bad movies. Like, I'll find something like, dude, that one scene, you know? Like, a whole bunch of people made this. I don't want to shit on this. Like, to shit on somebody's, like you said, it's your dream. It's like, I'm not that guy. I'm not going to be the Simon Cowell of the world of like, dude, you fucking suck dick, and let me tell you why. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, you're right, dude. If I'm like talking to you and it's aggressive, I still like you. I'm just a fucking psycho.
I think it was, it took,
That's funny,
just
dude.
A little bit of time.
Well, it's just funny because like at first I felt like it wasn't so welcoming.
I felt that way too, man.
And then it was just like, and not in a negative way, but it was just like kind of cold shoulders, and a few people were pretty cool. Like you right away were like cool, like, and I was like, you're running the shows when I met you, so I understood like you had shit going on, right? Like Aaron was cool to be, but not right away. I remember like Aaron was not. Cameron Ritt, is that how you say it?
Right, yeah.
The nicest
guy you'll ever meet.
Sweetest. Was he in the Marines?
I think he was.
Dude, he is
very
looks like John Cena.
Such a nice guy. And then
he's the nicest.
He would do this
fucking
thing where
guy.
he would like kind of bow.
He literally
bow
bows at you.
And you're like, oh, dude.
Dude, I met him before I went on, dude. We were just talking at the bar, having a beer, and I'm like, yeah, it's my first time. And we were just vibing and having like nice conversation. And he was like, well, you won me over, dude. You'll probably do fine. I was like, wait, that's it? That's all we got to do here? And it just made me click, like, I can do that. Because I can meet people in a bar and come across as, I can trick people. I'm likable. No.
But that's true. I think that's like just the stigma though when you first start and doing something, you kind of want to earn their respect, or you kind of want to feel like there's not like a little tryout, but like they're gonna try you out. And like my attitude is always like, hey man, dude, comedy is it's open, but like guys are really pursuing it. They're a different beast. They're a different expectation.
Yeah.
Like you should never try to look, at other guys going to be like and compare it, because it's not like that. It's just more of your pace, and how much you really write, and how much you really enjoy it, and just it'll thrive, and you right away try to get everybody's respect, and that's what was like really tough, man. Because I remember it was Craig Fields, like Mario Turner, Craig. Camilo, who was like running all the shows. You had Cat Alvarado, who went. I'm fortunate. And so like you come across, and then it was also Jason Love, like all these random cats that you would run across in comedy, and like you would just try to just be funny at every spot. So that way, even if it was like Santa Barbara, LA, Quint, like, and you just try to want them to like laugh or be like, hey man, that was a good bit or something. And that to you was like, all right. Now I'm in, but
I'm on to something here.
Then it's more, but I always saw it as like, I gotta, and that to me creates this like a huge amount of pressure on like your comedy. Like, just let yourself just do your thing, but at the time, even now where I'm like, no, I gotta try to do that. I gotta be fun. It's like, no, dude, comedy's comedy. They like you. They come out tough, because you're also a guy.
The rooms we do, right?
And the rooms make you tougher, I think. They're drier. You gotta be a little. And that's how I always felt. Like, I like that. Even when you go to LA, LA's just more louder. Like, the crowds are more louder, but they're just not listening to you. So, like, you're really yelling into the mic. But then it's also, too, like, it just depends on where you go. Like, I love LA, but I just think it's more of, like, your approach. And if you just stick to your bones, man, and just kind of ride it out. I don't know. You just find this community that's cool with just off of your writings, and like, oh dude, I like the way you attack things. And it's like, cool, dope. Maybe I'm try.
Well, around here, dude, you're a big reason that's like growing, like between you and Jake over the last COVID thing, dude. You guys have put on some really big, like Eddie Pepitone, Pete Lee, Chappelle Lacey, fucking Neil fucking Brennan, dude. You guys booked Josh Adam Myers, Laura Beats, like. I mean, during COVID, you guys still managed to pull off those shows, and they've been great fucking shows. So, like, congrats, number one.
Dude, I'm pumped.
And, like, it's really impressive, like, what you guys, your reach and kind of reaching out to these celebs that maybe other people are like, dude, how did you...
Yeah.
So, let me ask you, dude, how did you go about, like, not specifically, but, like, maybe, like, just in general, do you just fire off emails? Like, how do you do it?
Just fire off emails, but even with, like, Neil Brennan, I kind of saw the consistency of how much he's, like, really on his social media. And, like, during that time, I feel like a lot of people were just glued to their phones, because that's what you're doing.
That's all we could do for the first
especially
bit, right?
People who are, comics, we're also trying to get out and do stuff, too. Mm-hmm. And it's about, like, selling to them, like, hey... So I shot him an email, and then I shot him an Instagram message just right away. And I think within like a couple weeks, he liked it, and that was, to me, it was like, oh fuck. And then he shot back a message, and then he shot back his number, and I was like, all right, we got a chance. Well,
so you waited. He liked the message, and then there was a couple days between response.
It was
he just liked him and was considering it.
He liked the message because I kind of sold him on the idea of like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I just sold him on the idea of like, hey, hope all's doing well. I think kind of like you'd be like a hit here in Ventura County if you let me provide a location and I think an opportunity. I think you could do something big here, and I think it would just grow. And because it's not like you're gonna like it's not like you're discovering fucking water. Like you're like, you know, you're like, all right, man, like these guys are already great, you know, like so you're just like, hey man,
Neil Brennan.
Let me just show you, like, in Ventura though, you can get a lot of followings from here.
Oh, dude,
they'll love you out
a ton
here.
of people hit me up
you'll
about
have people
that show.
fly out here just because of COVID right now.
That's what I heard, dude.
Yeah,
like for the Neils, and that was
people flew out from fucking Texas, New York.
I heard from
dude,
New York
Georgia.
and Boston.
And I'm like,
and
what
shit.
the fuck? Like areas where you like there was like 16 areas, and Jake was stoked on it, man.
Oh, dude, I helped you guys set that shit up, dude, and it was like a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Like the Eddie, and then you had, I think, right before that was Eddie Pepitone.
Eddie
fucking
Pep,
dude, it was
murdered.
Oh,
Murdered.
dude, my fucking cheeks hurt, dude, and he was so good.
And that was more of a
So
gamble,
good,
man. Like
man.
down where that park was at. I
Right,
lived
that was
down
just
the street.
a fucking baseball.
Yeah,
game,
I lived down the street, and I would go running. I do this
you did that bit,
and I would just run every night past this fucking park. And I played ball down there, so I'm like, all right, what would it take to do a show here? And I went to like the soda vending machine, which was removed. It was removed, and all they had was a steel little box, and they had the plug-in. So I just plugged in this little extension cord, and then I just kind of see what kind of power it had, and I was like, all right, we have 2 other lights down there. We could have a show here. We could definitely do a show here.
Yeah.
Nobody comes through rolling up. So like the first one we did, we did
what, 3, 4?
We did 4 shows there.
That's right.
So we're gonna have Neil Brennan there, and like after the first couple shows, we had like 60, maybe like 60 people all together, like 30.
I can't remember, dude.
Show.
What was the order of shows? I'm pretty sure I was at all of them, and they were fucking blasts. You
They're
just like
just
low key
huge,
drink fucking
Had
beers
just
in your
random
cooler,
stuff.
and you post up. And dude, again, you had huge fucking names that were happy to come.
Happy to come out,
and they did a great fucking job for what it was, dude.
Easy, and we like to just keep our shows free as possible, but at the same time, just hey, whatever you can throw, because these guys are also they're hurting for money too, because they're like they're artists, you know, like they're not hurting, of course, but they're just hurting to get stage time. They're hurting to like.
Well, I'm sure they took less money, but just the fact that like
they took a huge hit. Half these guys, it would just more of they want to see people. They want to.
Right, that's what I mean. Where it's just to me seeing those folks that did come out like Eddie Pepitone and Neil. It's like, dude, that wasn't for the money. It was for the love of doing the art of comedy. And as a fan, because before, fucking first and foremost, I'm a fan of comedy. Dude. Yeah. That's like long before doing it. I was just a massive fan. So like seeing Eddie just.
Crush.
His energy, dude, just was like almost. Dude, there was the fucking neighbors dying. They just were like looked out their window like, what the fuck is going on, dude? And they were laughing, dude. I could hear him behind me just dying, and it was his energy, and like I could tell he was having fun. You know what I mean? Or it seemed like I didn't hear it from him, but
he's the best. Like great
dude.
Energy, and just to have him, I asked him right away. I'm like, hey Ed, if you want to do 30. He's like, how much time do you want me to do? I'm like, well, we just have, like, we don't have enough pebbles here to give you for 30 minutes. And he was just like, don't worry, kid. Just
That's
give
tight.
It. And he did
really
this.
Cool,
it was just so funny because, you know, Jake pays him right away. And he's like, Ed, I don't know if you talked. He goes, hey, I already talked to the kid. It's all good. And they just fucking goes on there and murders.
I didn't want to go up and bother him,
like,
dude, you know?
He went well past 30, you know?
That's what I was going to say. I was like, dude, he definitely, dude, my fucking cheeks, it was like when you take mushrooms all fucking day, and like your fucking face hurts, dude. Like that's what was going on. I remember standing next to Jake, I'm like, dude, my face hurts. Like, you know, it was like,
great show.
Fucking Neil, too. That show was fucking great. I mean,
but just to have
Pete Lee, Chappelle Lacey show, I feel like I'm missing some, but there was a bunch of like lot of fun shows. You know, that's what I mean. It was real impressive, like, even during the COVID
We got real lucky, man. I just think we're at this time where, like, we could talk to anybody at the tip of our fingers, and it's just
that's what I mean. It's impressive, dude, because that's what I mean. Like, seeing you and Jake putting these shows together, and I was just happy to, like, dude, I just helped you guys. I was happy to be a part of that.
We got
and watching as a fan, like I said.
With the Neil Brennan, we were gonna have it at the Outfield place, and which is down the street.
Yeah.
We had over 150 people guaranteed that were like gonna show up for this in this little park, and cops came to my door, and they knocked and like, hey, we noticed that you're gonna need a bigger permit, you know, for this thing. It was like a Friday. And we're having the show literally the next fucking day.
I remember that. Yeah.
And I'm like freaking out, and they're like, if you don't file this, you know, you can file it, but it's not gonna be ready by the show, so you're pretty much screwed. Yeah. And so we're like, all right. So we had to figure out a whole new plan with 150 people guaranteed, people flying in for fucking Boston, all these random
holy
areas.
shit, dude.
You know, and then you have Neil being like, you know,
that
hey,
show had to happen.
It had to happen.
It had to happen.
You know, so I thought at one point, like, all right, we're just gonna have it here no matter what, and we're just gonna see what happens. But no, we figured out another location.
Dude, a fucking makeshift spot like up in Ojai, right in front of fucking Johnny Cash's house, bro. Which geeked me out because I was, you know, huge.
We're a huge fan.
Joaquin, you know,
that Neil was
movie.
more impressed. More like, this is pretty cool. And I'm like, hell yeah,
dude. That's what I'm doing. So I showed up, bro. You came, I think, right after I was like leaving, dude. But I was with Jake. Came out of work early, helped him set up, and it was just a fucking empty field. And me and his family were like helping set it up. And at the end of the night, like seeing how it came out with the lights after I left and came back, you know, it was just like, this is fucking so impressive and so awesome. And then the show, again, like all the comedians did well, and Neil fucking came out. Seemed like he had a good time because
he had a great time.
You know what I mean?
I'll text him here and there and ask him if he ever wants to come back. I'm like, hey man, once this stuff ends, he's like, once you guys get the number, okay, we can get something going again.
Well, it's like I said, it's just like obviously he didn't. Dude's got Chappelle money, dude. He wasn't doing it for the fucking coinage, dude. Exactly. It was for the love of the show. And he came out and he worked bits. He did definitely, 40? Dude, he did a good amount of time, dude.
I know he did at least 40, 45 minutes.
Right?
And I was stoked, man. Because, and again, you agree to these times, and you know, like, it's kind of like, it's like I don't know, it's kind of like you know the expectation is going to be well past 30 minutes. So... Yeah. They're going to get up there and they're going to read the crowd. Once the crowd is buying in, they're not going to cut it off.
That's, dude, the people that hit me up because when I was posting, promoting the show, that, like, were interested in getting tickets and I just told them to get it through the link and all that, they made a point to hit me up after and was like, dude, that shit was tight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's where I think if we're in that connection now with comedy, we got to just keep that going, man. Like, the next show you're on, you know, it's gonna be fire, but they're gonna remember that it's just little things promoting. I think it's a huge help, but that show was awesome, man. Well, we didn't. I think.
Excuse me, that show was a lot of fun, dude. A lot of those shows, man. That's what I mean. It's a lot of work.
A lot of work.
Kudos.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it going. Yeah. It's just a matter of time. We have.
I think things will open up, dude, and with what we did at Levity, dude. You know, I don't see why we couldn't do that again. I mean, I want to take credit. I was it was a blast.
I think we can. I think we can. It's just a matter of
scene,
location. You know? And I think now with all these other, like Gigi's is going to open back up. And I was like, hey, if we could ever do like a wide show, like could we do something in the parking lot? And she was just like, oh, I don't know, I'll think about it. And I was like, all right, maybe I could just find my own parking lot that I could just fucking rent out. And just have like. We got a food truck. We got a taco guy.
I think that taco guy, dude, that's the way to go, dude.
Can't miss. The food truck.
Everyone loves tacos.
It just depends on location, but I'm like,
it's just to me the food fucking truck takes up mad fucking room, bro.
These guys are either way. We're that's like the goal is to get like, all right, what if I get like another parking lot?
Yeah, what I mean is like if it's a massive parking lot in the food truck. You know, it wasn't so...
Nothing too big, but like, enough to where I think it'd be dope.
Of course, man. That's what I was saying. Like, it's cool coming into the scene and not having to always go to L.A. It's cool to go to L.A. every once in a while, but I think what we're doing here is enough of a buzz for, like, the dudes in L.A. It's enough of a release point where they're like, hey, dude, let's fucking migrate up here a bit.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and we can build that same relation, like, why we would go to L.A., because that's... When I first started, that's what everyone kept saying. Like, oh, you got to put FaceTime in LA, this and that. And I was like, yeah, but you don't get to go up so much. So it's like, what does FaceTime do?
And I think that now, especially what's been going on, it's not like you're trying to jump to LA anytime soon.
Well, yeah, I mean, with COVID, it kind of flipped it all on its head.
Even before then, I know a lot of people were like, I don't know, that's always the move. Like, I remember I moved to LA for a year, man, and I hated it. Like, I was doing physical therapy out there and doing comedy. And you're kind of alone because they see you still as like an outsider, you know, and you're just going to these random spots, and you develop that relationship, which is dope. But it wasn't like they're a little meaner over there, I guess, man. They're a little mean, man, and I feel like here in Ventura, it's a little. Some guys are cool right away. It just depends on how your approach is.
Sure.
And then if you look, you know, a little mean or a little stiff or something, they're always gonna be like that guy. All right, and then if you're funny on stage, and then it's like, all right, now you got my attention type of thing, which is weird. But I don't know, I've always seen it.
I think that kind of works no matter what. Like,
yeah.
In LA too, that was the thing. It's like, dude, if I get a shot and just say I fucking eat a bag of dicks on stage, that's cool. But if I don't even get a shot, and it's like,
I hate that too.
Because to me, it's like, I think it's just more competitive. You know, around here, there's literally like, say, 24 of us.
Yeah.
Where we all know each other pretty well. Like in LA, there's like fucking hundreds of motherfuckers.
But you got it.
Hundreds.
I think the trick is taking that same mindset of like, there's 12 of us, and there's going out there. You go out there, and I think the hundreds of them overswap. Like they just kind of.
Sure.
And you're like, fuck. They don't know me. I'm a fucking crush right now. This truck always lands. Fuck. And you don't know what to do.
I kind of like that, dude. It's like just a new setting where it's like when we get comfortable around here, I feel it's like bad, and that's when I'm like, all right, dude, I'm gonna go hit a couple spots in LA with some like totally all new shit. You know, that's what I was like loving the levity thing, because then we had that little tape, and I was like, hey man, let's try and do gigs like out of town. Like let's try and get gigs fucking anywhere, like bar shows in Arizona,
those
and like go out there and network out there. Or network, and now look, everyone went to fucking Texas. It was like, that's kind of what I was saying. It was like, hey, dude, LA ain't the only fucking place that likes comedy, dude.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Like,
the only thing, I think people just see it as like the Midwest or wherever they're going. Like, Texas is pretty dope, but
Austin's the shit, dude.
That's where I think that's going to be the next. I think comedy's gonna change a little bit. You know?
You think so? Or
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. You're gonna have a lot of people really going out to state, because there's gonna be states that really don't give a fuck about. Like, I know people in Tennessee, they're just not really caring about the mask, thing. So, like...
Oh, yeah. Well, Texas was
like
Texas and Mississippi.
Yeah, and, like,
did away with it?
Not to shit on Tennessee, but it's more lackadaisical, Like, they expect you to be, like, conscientious, whatever that fucking word is.
Yeah,
but,
conscientious, you got it.
But, like, I just see them, and that to me is like, all right, well, if I'm going to go try to perform... That would be a state where I would try to... Zanies, I would try to go hit places like there, and you...
Well, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, levity has, I think, a spot in, like, Jersey and this other... It's like...
Go try...
I don't know how this works. Again, I'm still new, but it seems like, man, with what you did, and kind of bringing it home of, like, I've actually met some of these people that I've, like, just fucking seen and shit on TV. It's just like, this isn't all that fucking far-fetched. Like, if you keep doing spots and, like, do well enough where people are like... Hey, I'm gonna give him another spot. Like,
and
I'm saying you did the best, but like,
I hate that too now with social media. Like, your social media too has got to be on point. Which to me I hate. But like, if you're funny, you're funny. But like nowadays, it's gotta have.
But dude, here's the thing, dude. And you've seen this, dude. You've had a ton of people through Gigi's, dude.
Yeah.
For the people listening who don't know, Gigi's is a little dive bar in Ventura, and we get a ton. Like, you got Dean Del Rey, Ian Edwards, fucking Jamie Kennedy. Who am I missing? I'm missing a ton of fucking people here.
Yeah,
and Trevor fucking Walsh. A ton of like up and comers as well that are bigger names in the comedy scene, but a lot of people have been through there. You know, so you've seen a lot of people. What I mean, and my point was, again, was like the social media like presence didn't necessarily translate like to crushing or having a fucking fan base come out.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is kind of crazy seeing these big names do Gigi's that we all do.
Yeah,
and they come into this open mic dive bar world where it's like, holy shit, dude, this is probably not what they're used to.
Not at all, but I think a lot of them, that once they get there, they always say the same thing, which is always, what's that? Like, oh, I remember these days, man. I used to start doing comedy in these places.
That's what I mean, dude.
No matter what, they're always like, man, this brings you back to the old times.
Right.
That's I'm like, oh, that's pretty dope, but that's what like I don't know. I kind of expected them to say that shit because it's.
Does it offend you because it's your gig?
No. Okay, I just see it where I'm also like, I'm really a good salesman to where I'm like, hey man, this is gonna be a good spot for you. We're gonna have a lot of people here. So we drink night. It's gonna be a free show, but at the same time, we're gonna make sure you get paid out at the end of the night. But these people are here to see you, and they're always like, oh, let's do it. And then once they get there, like, what the fuck is this?
Like, all of them? No, I feel like
what the fuck? Oh, this is great. This reminds me a lot of the old days. And then they go in there and they always enjoy it. They always.
So, I mean, I've never seen anyone go on stage and be like, I'm too big for this.
No. They like the stage, and the stage is kind of they did some renovations there recently, man. So like the stage just kind of got blown out. And that's
cool.
But I was just like, all right, that's gonna change the whole environment of Gigi's, but I think it's just. the whole dive bar atmosphere is what a lot of these big timers or even comics that have been doing it for a while, they love that because it brings it back to their.
Well, that's what I meant, dude. I didn't mean to like.
It's dope. It's
no, just a way that like.
And it's just how it is, man. Like,
that's what I mean. I didn't mean to like point out individuals. It's just like they're coming into a setting that was like again in the beginning where it's like what we have to do
exactly,
and it's made me realize like, dude, there's no like sidestep in this.
No,
like you got to do all this
through it
and like have these experiences.
Eat these couple dicks. You know,
or not just that, dude. Even if like you're the funniest guy in the world and there's only 4 drunk assholes in the bar, like how funny can you be?
But like you're gonna know
as funny as possible, but it's like
you're also gonna know like you're not gonna get the same hit out of it. You're not gonna get the same.
That's what I mean. Like if those 4 drunk assholes laugh, like it's not as cool as a comedy club.
A fucking belly of like someone.
There's
just
50, 60 people all on board.
That worked. That was dope, dude. That was a good joke. And it's just something about it that makes those like shitty rooms where you're like, man, all right, those are the bones, man. I started doing my bones and all right, got to go in there and then all right, I'm gonna get my kicks off here and if it works.
Well, it's just fucking some nights just rough and again you have to take those, whether they're losses or just almost like a fucking tie, I guess, like no winner here. Because it's like, dude, you're hosting the mic, right? And it's just me on stage, and that's it. And then fucking Ashley, the bartender, some nights, and it's like, all right, man.
Just like, all right,
cool.
Am I just gonna work on?
I'm just gonna work on my stage presence with no one here.
No one here, or am I just gonna work on my voice? Maybe. How do I sound like this?
That's what I mean. There have been those nights where it's like, well, it's not on me. I don't think that's just the way it goes.
That's just
because, dude, we did fucking Levity, dude, and I was so fucking nervous because there was like 300 and something people right there, and everyone did so well, and the crowd was fucking great, and it was just the exact opposite of what we normally do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where I'm just like, oh man, maybe I won't do that well. Maybe I'm not that funny. Maybe these jokes that I think will work won't work.
It's the work that you put in that makes it worth. It's like you could crush in those little
That's
rooms.
funny you say that, bro. Aaron, I'm fucking freaking out, right? Like in the wings, Jake's is up, crushing, just fucking killing. I've never seen him do so well. And I'm freaking out, and I say to Aaron, I was like, dude, I'm freaking out, dude. And I like slam a beer. He's like, dude, you've done this before. Like, he's like, you can do, like, kind of like just chill the fuck out.
Down.
And I'm like, I have done this before. Just do. Because I've really practiced for that, and I've worked really fucking hard for that set.
It's just calming that whole.
Well, the first joke came out and worked, and I made fun of Dave's intro, and the crowd, like I said, the crowd was great, and the crowd wanted to laugh. It wasn't like the bar where like the people are there to drink.
Exactly, they're not there to watch the fucking Dodger game or.
They're there to watch. Yeah, exactly. They're there to watch the Lakers.
They're there to fucking watch.
This asshole telling jokes.
Exactly, it's just the best feeling, but
it was great, man.
It's like that groundwork, and if you don't. Like I say, if you don't fucking do that, man, you cheat that out and try to just like that's why I get nervous about like this Saturday. We got one coming up, and I haven't gone to comedy in a while, but I've been writing a lot, and I was just like, all right, I got a week to fucking figure it out. Dude,
there was a good turnout at that. I don't mean to add to the
whatever.
I know you're
but that's what I'm saying. Like it's more like
turnout.
A performer where you're like, all right, we've done this before, we can do this.
That's what was.
But you got to put in that work, and if it just makes those bigger shows so much more dope, man. Like we're like, dude, that was.
Well, that was my first big one, bro.
Yeah.
Like I did early on, dude. Like 3 months in, I did a show it was still a bar, but it was fucking packed, and I was so nervous. And honestly, dude, looking back, like I really didn't have any business being there, but like I did okay. I did well enough, dude. That's kind of always been my thing, even in the beginning. It's like. I've done well enough to be like, well, there's something here. I think it's also
nitpicking it, too, where you're like,
I'm always like,
done better.
Even when I've done my best, I'm like, I could always
have done better.
I'm always that
way. And it's also weird because you have someone who's usually like, no, like, it's fine, you just did it, and like, they try to, but I'm always going to be a half glass empty, not more of a half glass, like, oh, okay, well, don't worry, we can, like, no, man.
No, I'm always pretty hard. Like, even if say everything worked, right, which never happened, but like one part, like, was like, that part or like this. Like, even at Levity, it was a great show, but like when I rewatched it recently, I'm like, man, I made a lot of mistakes, like in my set, because my nerves and like it was a big crowd,
right?
And I'm like, oh man, I fumbled the fucking ball.
And there's times where if you really go back at it, it's you realize that the crowd is carrying the
Yeah,
set,
they were
know?
laughing at shit that was like, oh, you shouldn't really be laughing at
exactly,
this.
and that's
like,
what sucks.
It's like,
because you're just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
fuck.
I rewatched it recently, and there was like the middle part that like R. Kelly joke I did just fell
don't
fucking
get mad,
flat.
but those are also like
no, that was the thing. They were fucking laughing, so I was just going with it. Like kept that energy.
Exactly.
But there's like when I rewatch it, it's like cringy. Like I
could have done.
Or I should have maybe put this joke in because, dude, we did that show in January, right? And COVID's been a fucking year, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'd only been doing comedy like that set even for like 14 months. Like started comedy. That was the biggest show to date, right? And I was like, yeah, dude, we got momentum, we're doing great. And so those jokes, again, they were kind of proven in that setting, but there was definitely other jokes like, oh, maybe like take this out. Like, you know what I mean? Like real comedians are like getting to do 15 minutes consistently, or 10 minutes consistently. Like we usually get 5, 8.
Right.
So like having that tight 10. I didn't have that much experience like working like, all right, let's put all this material together. So again, it was like all these new experiences that were fucking great all at the same time. Where the light comes from?
Yeah.
Dude, I ran the light by like 3 minutes, dude. I felt so bad because
I
was just like finally looked up and like it was way the fuck over there, and I'm used to like your phone. I'm used to you like, Rooster, get off.
No, this one you have a red light
way back there,
very
though.
back, and if you have a full house, you're not gonna see that fucking
dude.
red
But
light.
then there's like the stage lights that are here, and you can't see past like fucking half the front, you know?
Yeah, it's the worst.
Dude, it was like, and again, that was all new, right? So, dude, yeah, I was rewatching the set, and Connor was giving me shit about this. I was going into another joke about weed and shit, which is a couple-minute joke, and then I saw the light, and as I was starting the joke, and I'm like, oh, this is way too long to do. So I did the close, you know, and I'm like, weed is tight, and it like just didn't make sense. You know what I mean? It was embarrassing, dude. Kind of. A few moments, I'm like, that should have been better.
I mean, it should have been better, but at the same time, during those moments, you get off, crushed, you have a good time.
No, I felt great, dude. That's the thing. Like in the moment, I'm like, man, that was fucking amazing, right, guys?
And I think that's what's like. I think that's why we get nervous now. It's because we see those moments, and you're like, fuck. All right, now I need to be in tune of what I'm doing, and like really be aware of what I'm fucking saying, because if not, this is gonna fucking look shitty, you know? Like,
well, I kind of like, because we both played sports, dude, so I always compare it that way of like competing, dude. Like, not that I wish poorly on anyone, but like I'm always like, I want to do better. Like I want to be and like in that competitive way.
Yeah.
But in like a healthy way, like I want everyone to do well.
Everyone to do well.
Like I don't mean saying that like you do shitty and then I do. I mean like, oh, this motherfucker does well, so like, fuck, man, I fucking better do well here. Like I said, like Jake had a killer fucking set, dude. Like the crowd was rolling. I'm like, man, I gotta follow this. And I was like, either gonna bitch out or like fucking step up. You know what I mean? So
yeah, which is tough, man.
No, it was fun though, man. So I mean, but we don't have that many reps, bro. That was like your rookie year. Coach calls you and like, Chandler, get in the hole. And you're like, oh shit.
Where's my chin?
I better fucking get a knock. And it was like, you do, though. And then you're like, well, I can do this. I can do this. I can do it.
I'll just slow it down.
That wasn't so great, but we can do better.
And I can slow it down, and I'll be successful.
Well, yeah, we hope to put ourselves in that position, right?
I think that's what it is now. Like, it's just what we're putting out. Like, if we really think about stuff we want to write about or things we think is funny, our true comic selves, we'll just fucking. I think it's all we all enjoy each other's comedy, and
yeah,
it's like the comedy scene here in Ventura. It's everybody's like a tight knit family, but at the same time not. Like we know each other's bits, but it just depends on where we're like what we want out of comedy. Some people don't want to be the fucking want to do this like long term. Sometimes they just enjoy it just to get
just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. No, my main goal is just to not, if I could just transition into just paying the bills, dude. Like doing, like make enough money to, you know, pay for this shit that I do doing construction, man. You know what I mean? To me, it's just like, that's a reasonable goal. Like, if you start out like, I'm going to be fucking Dave Chappelle. It's like, that's fucking daunting. That motherfucker's the greatest of all time. But to just be like, hey, man, in some way, like writing or doing whatever, like, it's possible. Again, it's still an outlandish thought, you know? but it's like I think it's obtainable, man.
Yeah.
And why not fucking go for it? That's like I said, I'm fucking just turned 34, and I was like, I heard Robert a thing about Robert De Niro that's why he went for acting. I believe it's like, if not now, fucking it's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta try, man. But at the same time, it's just like a calling. I don't know. I knew from the gate, like a lot of us, we look at it differently, and it hits us differently. That's why we're still hanging out at these bars. Past time we should go home.
Oh,
like,
dude,
I got
yeah.
work tomorrow. And you're not even drinking, right? You're just fucking.
Yeah.
When you're up next, like I'm fucking number 13. So what number are they on?
7, 6.
Right.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
And you're just fucking hanging out, but it's not. And you got your lady's pissed. You're like fucking hello. And you're like I don't. You know, I guess you go home. I don't know what to do.
Dude. I got you.
Hold on, Russell. What time are you going on, man? He's number 10. My buddy's number 10, and if you can just hold, hello, and you're just
babe.
Yeah, and you're just
yeah,
man.
Man.
You're at a bar again. You're doing it just I don't know.
For sure, dude.
And especially even too, like my parents, they're always like, oh, "What are you doing?" I've just been going to these bars and doing comedy.
Right.
And how's that been going? You know, and you're like,
okay.
Oh.
And they're expecting results.
Well, it's just
they
more
gotta
like
be pretty
what are you
stoked
getting
because there's
out of it?
obviously good results. I mean, you're signing.
Well, I've been doing it for
names.
such a long time now. They're like, so what's the end all be all? Like, what are you trying to do? Like, I don't know. I have this idea that I'm just gonna keep doing being a producer and maybe doing comedy on the side. And they're like, so you're not gonna be doing comedy? I'm like, no, I'm gonna be doing comedy. Just maybe I can help other comics. Fucking. Maybe they can bring up a better a different aspect of the show or just you know what I mean. And
so you think maybe do more producing style stuff? Focus heavily on that, putting on dope ass shows. Dude, you are not that you're not a great comic, but dude obviously have a talent for dude, it's crazy. Like I just said,
I
these
think
shows
more
together, it's impressive.
I like doing the shows because it's more of you get a chance to see other people get. You put this whole thing together, and you see them do their thing, and you're like, dude, that was dope. That was cool.
That's cool.
I know, you and Connor at the show at Levity, you guys brought the house, man. There was no seat available because everybody was wanting to. And it's a free show.
That was Connor.
But no, it's just you have all these people that want to come out, and I had a lot of people come out, and
cool.
It was just more of let's everybody feel like. They come out, and these people are just for them, for that 15 minutes, and then we're having and then let them feel because that's
for sure.
That's why we do this, it's
it was cool seeing all the friends because that was literally the friends and family show.
Yeah,
to be fair, it was a stacked
house.
crowd. They were there to laugh. The vibe was fucking great.
And it was they seat 600. We sold 6. We sold out. I think they seat 600 or something.
Really?
Like
dude, I thought it was 300 because, dude, it was full.
No, it could be 300. It could be.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know.
We sold out, man.
Whatever the capacity was, dude, it was fucking close.
Whatever
it holds.
To see that whole, not a single seat in the house was available.
Dude, who's the soundy's name? I forget his name. Really nice guy. Tommy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he came to us and was like, dude, it's pretty much at capacity. They don't know what the fuck, dude, because they didn't think we were gonna do that.
And I think we thought he was joking.
No, I knew he was serious because I went out there, was fucking nervous, dude, and there was nobody, they weren't seating people yet, and I went out, from the green room to look at the fucking thing, and I could they were doing their meeting, dude, the staff, the waiters and shit, and there was this vibe of oh shit, they saw the fucking line, and it was yo, we're not ready for this. We're ready for maybe the first third, and they have the 3 sections, and they dude, because I know people, they were yo, they didn't even take any, they didn't even get our orders because
there's so many fucking people.
Yeah, dude, they came to the green room maybe once, twice.
I don't know, I think I was trying.
I mean, they were doing their best. I don't mean to shit on them. Man. It was just just holy shit, dude. They didn't think they were gonna bring.
I don't know,
300 people, so the staff did the best they could. Which again, we had a fucking blast, and I kind of feel bad for the wait staff because they were just working as hard. I saw it on their face, doing their best.
I mean, they're trying, man. But
no, they did great, dude. Like I said, but they just needed more fucking people to handle. Like I said, I think they only staffed it. I think they understaffed it, or maybe people didn't come in, and we didn't get that story, and I don't want to shit on.
No.
Because it went great. Everyone I know had a good time.
You're so right, though, because I remember that whole night. It was just more of dude, there was so many people that they just, they were fucked from the jump.
Yeah, you were busy promoting the show, but I remember before my set, and I was what, 3rd or 4th, and I remember just being I need a drink, bro. My nerves. You know what I mean? And I ended up going to the bar myself at fucking
Copper Blues.
Copper fucking Blues and just bought myself a round. I'm
here.
like, dude, I gotta steady my fucking nerves, dude. I'm about to go up.
I hope we go back to that soon.
I hope so, man, because it was, I think, beneficial for everyone. Like, the club made money. Like, I mean, I don't really even care the money in, but like it was fun. That's what I mean. Like, even giving it away or just doing it, getting to do levity was a fucking fun. You know, that's the stage like all the fucking big timers do.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
we kind of started there.
Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, fucking all those people, dude.
So
like,
to me,
TJ Miller, like, dude, I've seen a bunch. Joey Diaz, I've seen a bunch of people there as a fan. So like to do that, I was just like, oh man, this is fucking crazy, bro.
I hit them up during the pandemic. I was like, hey, what if we could do the parking lot right next to the park right there? And what if we use the park? And they're like, you got to do a permit with
the collection.
With the collection.
Like, not down.
So I was like, all right, so that means no, but like, what are you guys' parking lot? They're like, no, we're just
they don't
shut down. And I was like, all right, so when are you guys going to be open anytime soon? I'm like, not going to be open for a while. And then I had this weird thought that I'm like, what if they're done there? Because the rent there is so expensive, but at the same time, they're like, they're still going to be there. But what if that was the last time Levity Live is going to be there? I don't know. And we got a chance to do it, a sold-out show, the last one. Great, but like, how?
Well, it wasn't the last one. They had more shows.
They had more shows there, but like for us, like that's.
Oh,
what
for
I'm
us,
saying.
no,
like,
I know. That's what was such a bummer, man.
And
it
like,
was such like a high note, and then it quickly was just like, well,
that's it. You know,
and
we're supposed to be back. We're supposed to be back in April. You know.
Yeah, I
so
remember you had big plans coming up.
And it was a huge bummer. So now I look at it where I'm like, now, we got to find a different pinnacle. We got to find a different place that's gonna be.
Yeah.
Like, all right, this is where, and that's like, to me, it was like the outdoor shows. And if we can get it so big, man, what's it gonna feel like? This is worth it. This is worth it. And like, I think now it's like that's gonna be the new thing. That's gonna be, you got Jam in the Van, which is pretty cool. Have you heard of that?
Yeah. I almost went the other day. And Michael Rapp, I'm a big fan.
Yeah,
and, dude, I'll tell this quick story. Thanks again, man. Tell this quick story. We went to Levity to see him, dude, and like, I didn't really plan it out too well. I didn't have any tickets. And I show up, and I'm walking through the parking lot. The green room is right there, as you know. And I'm walking up, and he's a tall motherfucking Jew boy. So I walk up, and it's clearly him, dude, wearing his Yankee cap, whole nine, dude. I'm a big fan of his movies since I was a kid.
Of course.
And I'm like, yo, Air Marshal Mike. And he was like, yo, what's up, man? I'm like, hey, I'm here to see you, dude. What's up, dude? Like, how you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm good, man. How you doing? I'm like, hey, can I get a photo? And he was like, super cool. He's like, all right, make it quick. And then, because as soon as he did that, like, he regretted it, because, like, mad fucking people rushed him for photos and shit. But then, the point of the story was, like, I then go to get tickets after fucking meeting Mike Rapp. I'm like, oh, this is fucking tight. Let's go watch the show. I go to get tickets, like, sorry, sold out. And I'm like, oh, no. So I was, like, jazzing, bro. I met Mike Rapp and then, like, didn't.
Fuck.
And I'm like, oh, let's just, I guess, go get food. I've been in that green room, man. Let me in there. You know, I was so bummed.
I just see it now. That's gonna be. That's it, man. Like, anybody that saw anybody there, you're gonna be like, I remember that room. I remember that spot. I just don't see it now. I see it now. It's gonna be just different, man. We're gonna have to create our own levity, like in our own spot or something. But
I don't know. I think all that bullshit. Like, dude, I honestly think. And again, I'm a fucking retard that never took health class, but I think it's gonna go back to fucking way it was sooner than people keep saying.
I hope so.
I think people are like really tired of this shit, and like the numbers are so people are still getting COVID from what I've heard, but the people aren't dying.
Yeah,
well, people are dying less, and that number, and again, they're saying it could be a seasonal thing like the flu. Again, I'm a fucking retard. I'm not anyone you need to listen to. I just think that like. People want to start going out and start having fun again, and it's like
that's where my whole attitude was at when even working at this urgent care, man. Where I'm like, the lady that I work with, but her whole attitude is like, this is a waste of time. You know, like.
What do you mean, the whole quarantine thing?
No, like the whole getting tested, and then every day we go into work. Like,
you're in tested twice a day. That seems crazy.
To see how people are like ready to. She's like, I just see it as like, for those who are going to go out and risk it, they're going to risk it.
That's what
and
I've
that's
been
where
saying,
I'm like, that's
bro.
where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Like,
Yeah.
We're
aware of the consequences.
Yeah, I've traveled a lot since COVID. You know, I've been to Pismo. I've been to damn it, what's that? Not Anakin. What is it called? That beach? No, that island out there in the middle of nowhere. Catalina. I went to Catalina.
Yeah, Catalina.
Yeah. I'm going to LA
dope.
quite a bit. Just like eating good foods.
Going down there for like you and the lady.
Just me and the lady for a quick trip.
Yeah,
and
cool, dude.
Just me and the dog. You know, we just travel with this. You know, it's crazy.
Got that van, bro. We do day trips.
You know,
got a bed.
it's
I took
so
a fucking
it, dude.
van nap the other day at Summerlin parking lot, and the islands are right. You ever been to that parking lot?
Yeah.
Fucking gorgeous.
Fucking
got
great,
the
dude.
islands
Get a
place you
little
were
high.
talking about. Oh fuck yeah, bring a little dude. Full. I got some pillows, propped him up
You
in
know?
a bed. You ever taking a car naps, right?
Just
You're fucking like
something
this,
else.
right, dude? A bed in a van. I've always wanted this, Artie. Like since I was a little kid, and like now I have it, and it's fucking great.
Well, that's where I think that's where my brain's been at since comedy is like kind of at this point. We're gonna do more traveling, and then we're gonna try to hit more places that are more open, but not anytime soon. Like I would love to try to I would love to try to do a trip with you and a couple other cats. Let's do a little roadie. You know, we'll do something small first.
Dude, that's what I mean. Even if the spots are like just barely getting us gas money, right?
Yeah.
Like if we pooled the money
But
they
that's where
gave
it's
us
gotta
to
be
just
pulling
get, you know
together,
what I mean?
you
Like
know?
we're not getting money. Like
Yeah.
we're getting money
Just see it as like
to get us gas money.
And if we
Like,
can, let's just try to
that's
do
where
it,
we're at,
do
dude.
it small.
The
you
pay
know?
dues portion, and
Yeah.
I don't give a shit, dude.
And I think that will I don't know. I think we'll not. I will look at success like that. Like me being a comic, like I mean, yeah, I want to be the funniest, but I just think I want them to enjoy Artie every time they meet me, and every time I try to go up, if I can crush, and dude,
that's what I mean, dude. It's like what I meant with the
success.
comment like I made of being the funniest. It's like I'm not gonna lose sleep.
No, yeah.
Like I'm stoked.
There's
Like
times where I'll lose sleep
like,
off
hey,
a
man,
joke where I'm like, fuck.
Well, that's on me though. But what I mean is like compare. I'm not gonna compare myself to fucking anyone and be like, dude, he did better tonight, or like.
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? That's what I meant with the comment.
Oh,
Of
no,
more
no,
of like,
no. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
of course,
you're playing ball like baseball, like you did, and it's like the fucking 1 through 3. You're coming up fifth, sixth hitter. Like, dude, all those guys got hits. What are you gonna do? Fucking strike out on 3 straight?
Yeah.
Like, no, dude. Fucking swing the stick. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want your teammates, because that's the way we're fucking teammates, bro.
Yeah.
That's the way I've always looked at comedy. Like, especially when you do shows, it's a team.
Yeah.
Putting on a fucking show.
Let's hope we do this
for
again.
The audience, dude.
We all crush. We'll do this again.
Yeah.
You know,
everyone did well, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone in the audience liked us as a group, as a team. And it's like, hey, man, that's what I meant. And it's just like, because some people, again, it's just they think that someone else doing shitty makes them. You know what I mean? It's like you don't need somebody else to do shitty for you to do well. It's just, dude, you do well, I'm gonna do well. And everyone just, again, like, let's just all keep that vibe, man. It's
I remember
comedy.
there was a comic who told me this where I felt like I bombed at Levity. And it was a full house, and I bombed. I did like a 5-minute. And I remember...
That's fucking rough.
I remember, like, leaving the stage, and I was just so negative. Like, I was in, like, my corner, like, just fucking... And And this cat, this I'll never forget. I want to give him a shot. I'll tell you later. But he was like, hey, man, don't forget. You're a part of a show. This is a show. Mm-hmm. This isn't your show. Like this isn't. It's a show. You're a part of a group right now. Mm-hmm. That if you have to mingle with, because after you, I'm gonna go up, or after this guy, you're gonna go up, and this is a mix, and if you look at it where you suck that night, and people just look at you like you're kind of selfish. And you're like, dude.
Well, I think,
if
you're brooding in the corner, right?
Yeah, and like, you just, but don't, like, open mics, I don't give a fuck. It's different. Open mics, fucking sulk all you want, but like, on a show.
No, it's still kind of cunty.
Even then,
like, if you're at an open mic and you're taking it that bitter, it's like, all right, dude, take a fucking drink and shut the fuck up. It happens.
But if it's more like, all right, man, don't forget though, there's other guys, there's other people right now that are vibing off you, that enjoy your presence or whatever the fuck it is, and you're fucking crying over your fucking.
That's good advice. Dude.
Like, and that to me changed. I'll never forget it, dude, and I never got invited back for that show. That group of guys, they went on and did a couple more shows there. I never got invited back. Like, And I'll never forget it. I was like, fuck. And I was started off very early.
Yeah.
And I was a big thing. And I was like, I brought a lot of people, and it was just more of, yeah, I fucking fucked it up. I
Dude, it happens. These are the little things. You know, it's kind of one of the reasons, like, doing this show, dude, hearing these stories where it's like a lot of time we only hear from, like, this, you know, the guys that are there, they made it. They fucking are the professional comedians. And it's like, on this, it's like, dude, these are the stories of, like, dude, it doesn't always go according to plan. And not only that, you shit the bed with a whole group of people that you respect, and now you're like, fuck, man.
And and that hurt, dude.
But that's great advice and a lesson you learned probably early on, right?
I learned early on, and then it's sad enough where you go to another place, that person either knows someone that they work with, they're gonna ask you, or like, we book you, you know, type of thing, like you're gonna be, you know, it was just more of a thing you're more aware of, and just not trying to be an eye guy, but in comedy, you quickly can turn into an eye guy where you're just like, I just want to do well, and it just depends on how you take your approach.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's all about you and not the show.
Yeah, and that's what people forget. It's what the people paid
for the show. Right.
Is for you, but your people that are coming up. And so, that was like you want to aim for was the show funny? Was it good? Or do you want to come back? Dope. If not, fuck. Then we fucking gotta re-scratch it. We gotta restart everything. What happened? All right. Well, the opening could have been. We could have someone who's a little more intricate or fucking whatever. But just more like attacking the crowd. Or just it's all on.
I think going on like a tour or something, you know, which again, is that one of the obviously things I want to do, and all of us, but having like a crew of 3 or 4, and you're like confident, like you can sustain like 90 to 2 hours, like or whatever, and you're like. Even if you're solid on that, and like you're saying, like, all right, now we have this crew, and like that'd be pretty.
That's the
cool,
goal.
I think, like 3 to 4.
I just say it. We're not getting any younger. If we're not gonna do it now. When are we gonna do it?
It's like, hey, I'm gonna have a kid.
Seriously, I just think of it as we all know so many cats that are out there. Like, all right, we can go here, we can go there. I just see it now as which states open, and I see a lot of states open other than California. In California, it's just a little more. I mean, they're having shows, but I just think more of opportunity right now. And I know a lot of people are leaving and going to all these other places, but it's just more of opportunity, man.
Well, I'll just be happy to do mics, even like the park mics and stuff at this point. Like, all right, this is fun. It's just fun at the end of the day. Like that's why we do it. It is fun, right?
Yeah, it kind of brings it back to the old times, I think.
Do you remember when, like, so you did all the the leadership stuff? Did that immediately translate like, hey, I'm gonna take this and do comedy, or was there like a later moment of like, no, I'm gonna use those skills and do comedy?
I knew in high school I was gonna do probably stand up or improv. I really wanted to do it.
Man. So like improv. At that young age, like you were talking about earlier, like you were like, hey, dude. This is my fucking jam.
Yeah, I had that. I wasn't really good at like math or fucking book stuff, but I was really good at talking. So like, I just knew like I could kind of bullshit stuff, right? And if I just made it again like funny, I knew they're like, all right, well I can either do improv or I'm gonna do comedy, and just writing stuff every day and kind of. I really fell in love with George Lopez and Lenny Bruce early on.
Okay.
Yeah, Lenny Bruce and Don Rickles.
Fucking Don Rickles.
And you got all these guys that were just heavy hitters, but they're really strategic.
Rickles is
the beast, but he'd always do things where there was always like shit on my wife or like take my wife. And
that you're going back. Like,
and that to me was like
that type of comedy, dude.
Oh yeah, it was
which
more
is great. That's fucking.
I just
dude, that's like the early shit. That's like pre-Carlin. What I mean.
And I loved it, and I think it just
that's cool. You're like a huge fan like me, so you're like me. That's like, I mean, I won't even some of the comedians I don't even get into it because like I'm like genuinely like a big comedy nerd.
You just enjoy their setups and
not just that, dude. It's just like the evolution of comedy and like how it's come to be of like that fluffy style comedy of like you're telling stories about you. Or like back in the day, like you're saying, it was like
just boom, 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 boom.
Well, it was
boom,
like
boom.
fucking jokes of like, yo, take my wife seriously, take her, like shit like that. Where it was like, yo, that's
like Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh my god, he's like still one of my favorite fucking comedians.
You just get a chance to, I don't know, like just revel, and they're like, all right, what was it at that time that like made this so much of like a fucking hit? You know, like what?
Sure.
And it was just more relatable. And then like Lenny Bruce to me was one of those guys that he graduated, or he barely got to like the 10th grade, man.
All right.
10th grade, and he had this guy that would go get like read the paper, read the fucking, because he didn't know how to read.
You
that
didn't know
well.
how to read? I didn't
So
know that,
he
dude.
would
I
have-
just got a Lenny Bruce book, dude. And
What's
I
it
was
called?
gonna, I can't remember, dude. It's like his face on the cover. It's like a black and white photo.
Yeah, is it called Welcome, Ladies and Gentlemen, Lenny Bruce?
Maybe.
Dude, check it
Maybe.
out.
I actually got two of them. Somebody just gave them to me, and
Is it
I
pretty
heard
thick?
Mark Maron. Yeah, they're both really thick.
Yeah. That
And
one's
I heard Mark Maron talk about these books, dude.
great
And
books.
it
Read
was
that
one
one,
of my
ladies.
favorite.
I think that's the one it is, ladies. And then there's like a dead.
so.
It's a black and white of his. That's a picture of his OD.
glasses,
He's like
right?
OD'd, and
jeez.
it's pretty gnarly. But
Yeah,
he,
see, I really don't know, other than like other, like Carlin referencing him and like other comedians referencing him, and Rickles I actually know, because he's.
But just to be that fast of on comedy and
Mm-hmm.
just their gimmicks and their comebacks, it was just fascinating as fuck to me. And like as
Sure.
a kid, when I would hear it, it was like it's kind of like how it is today, you know. But
Sure.
at the same time, just modified. But this is how it kind of started. And again, like
Yeah.
I fucking got made fun of a lot, but I would also like burn it back on them, or just like if I
Yeah.
could just make the whole crew laugh.
Yeah,
I think
see,
it'll be
that's
fucking
cool,
set.
man. Like I was just
think we
talking
could do
about this with a buddy. Like we grew up in the Boys and Girls Club, like prior to the internet and shit. And I was like, to gain acceptance, you had to be good at something. And not that I was the funniest dude, but like doing what you said, using humor to disarm, like
Dude,
to gain
situations.
acceptance, or like,
Yeah,
yo, somebody's
man.
gonna talk shit, right? Because that was the thing. It wasn't like I was asking Connor the other day, like doing this, and he like had a specific moment of like I realized that was funny, and I was like, dude, I still don't have that moment necessarily, but like, dude, as a kid, like you had to like people were talking shit. Like you
Yeah.
played sports, you hung out with all these different kids, and it was like you either were a bitch about it and would sulk in the corner, or like you'd fire back, or like you had to learn how to.
Yeah, adjust.
Like again, take hecklers. Now
Yeah.
that I look at it, it's like, dude, that's heckling.
Yeah.
Like, you dealt with
but
heckling.
then, like, just kind of like taking it with, like, I remember, like, in high school, they'd call me like Panchichis or like.
Oh, they would
you
talk
know.
mad shit
They
to
would
you.
just talk, but like, you always gotta have.
When was this?
This is like in high school, you know, like. and
Okay,
this
so
is
you
just,
did get clowned on.
I mean, you got
'Cause
guys.
you made it sound like a
yeah.
minute ago. You were like,
Oh no.
dude, I was the fucking president. I
Oh
was
no! Like,
good
don't
at
get me wrong. I
sports.
was like, because I played varsity my freshman year. Like, you know, so I was.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I meant. You were
know,
like,
you
dude,
had,
I'm
like,
a
the
baller.
big guys, but like, no,
Yeah.
like, I mean, they'd still like give you a hard time, but
Sure.
me being the funny guy, like, again, making it like that's what kind of like quick me like it's more like being a part of the guys, unlike
that. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
It's
like,
cheap nowadays,
creating
dude. That's
that.
where it's weird, dude. With this weirdness,
It's the worst.
It's where it's like this is just how it was.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like if you wanted to hang out.
we're gonna bust your balls.
Yes, and
That's
like
all
it was
it is.
gonna get like mean
And
sometimes.
then that doesn't. If
and
you're gonna
just be-
cry about it, I'm sorry.
we're not hanging out with you.
I'm sorry.
If you're gonna go cry to your fucking
I
mommy,
drank too much. Yeah,
that somebody
you know,
teased
cry to your
you,
lady. You know,
then
like
you're
whatever.
fucking no. But I'm talking like, dude, like 10, 11.
I know.
Like
yeah.
as a kid, like if this motherfucker ran and told his mommy, like yo, you're done. That's it for us.
I taught you a lot, man. And, like I remember,
But
it was just,
like
little
that's
things.
just how it was. And nowadays it's like, well, is that bullying? Because now I'm looking at shit. It was like, were we fucking bullies? It's like I don't really think
we grew up
so.
differently, you know. I just always saw it as the only way I could kind of like blend in if I just or kind of I don't know not be noticeable. So if I just crack jokes all the time, even the work job that I'm at now, dude. All right?
Sure.
I took this
Sure,
X-ray the other day, and the doctor comes in, and as soon as I took the X-ray, as soon as I came up to like the images, I knew something was wrong, and so the doctor looks at it and he's like, you know what, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my glasses. So I remember him looking at it. He knew
There's a fucking patient in the room.
something. Oh, the patient was long gone. You know.
Oh, okay, it was just you two.
So it was just me.
It was
and
like behind the curtain talk.
no,
like
no,
if there was a patient
no,
there,
fuck
I'd be like,
no,
you
no, no.
guys
I
are
would have been
pieces
freaking
of
out.
shit.
So
You
this
guys are
guy,
pieces of shit.
this guy, he goes. I would have thought the same thing too.
Dude,
dude.
what?
But that kind of happens too.
Oh, dude, your leg is fucked up, dude.
Syphilis.
I'm not a doctor, but this looks bad. I'm not allowed to say nothing.
The doctor comes back in. Before he like I noticed that the picture was upside down. So I took this photo
okay.
upside down. So I had to fucking edit this fucking X-ray. This X-ray is
bro,
almost
just
turned
look it
into like an Instagram fucking X-ray, where I'm editing the fucking shading on it. I'm doing all these like
He's cutting in bone.
Dude,
He's making it more symmetrical.
It's gnarly. And the doc comes in, and he goes, he comes in, he looks at it, and he goes, "Oh, it's a big bone." And right away I just say, "I've seen bigger." And he just goes, "Partudo," and he gives me a high five. But I could tell he like kind of knew like this picture could be better or this picture could be worse.
Like, Artie, I know you know.
I don't know. I
This
can't
is not
fucking tell.
good.
It's not fucking good. And he goes like, "All right, good stuff, amigo." And he fucking smacks me on the back. He walks out. And he goes like, "All right, we're going to have you fucking..." And he goes in. It was as if nothing happened. But I realized like, dude, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing at my job. But if I just fucking...
Act like you know.
Hey, fucking guy.
Dude.
I have a chance of maybe getting this guy to pay for my fucking schooling. And yeah, we'll
What
figure it out.
are you gonna? So the schooling is gonna be the same
Dude,
sort of
I'm
shit.
tripping out over that. It's like a year waiting list right now. So I'm
Yeah.
like, even then, I'm gonna have to like bullshit this. But in the meantime, I'm enjoying it, and
That's what's
they're
up, dude.
they're
No,
all
stay
they're all
on that.
fans of my comedy. Like they haven't
Isn't
even
that trippy?
seen my comedy,
Yeah.
but they're all fans already. They call me every
What do you
day,
mean?
and before they used
What
to
do you
go.
mean? How they haven't seen your comedy? Explain
They haven't
yourself,
seen my
sir.
comedy. Like
They
these
just like you
people,
so much.
They
They're
just
like,
like me
I
so
like
much. I check their blood
They
pressure.
do TikTok a lot. though.
Yeah, I fucking just talk my head off to them, and
full blown TikTokers.
they don't TikTok, but I fucking check their fucking
The
blood pressure.
patients
The
you're talking
patients,
about?
dude. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So I thought
even-
you were talking
even my
about your
coworkers.
Coworkers. Wow, what do you mean they haven't seen your comedy though? Like
Because
on
they
the
haven't like seen
YouTubes?
it, like they haven't. I don't have anything really up, But
Why the fuck not? You've been doing this forever.
Yeah, that's one thing I just haven't been.
Gotta change that, amigo.
I've never really. I mean, I'll probably do something soon, but nah, I've always just been one of those guys that's just like I have a couple YouTubes of me doing
That's what I'm talking
podcasts, like
Oh, okay. Yeah.
but I'm not really.
Do
I'm
you
not
guys
really
on
this.
the Blunt Boys podcast do you guys do
I mean, I
the YouTubes or is that just on like iTunes?
That's just on iTunes. I mean, and that's pretty cool right now. It's
Nice.
enjoyable. I feel
You
like
guys just smoke blunts and
no, we don't really like
Just what
smoke
it-
blunts. We just
just
smoke
what it's
weed,
selling?
and it's just us hanging out in the
Speaking of
room.
which.
We just kind of just hang out
Nice.
and talk about random shit that we either
kind of like this.
kind of like this, yeah. But there's
No
three of us.
direction or
No. Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
more
like
of, and that's what I kind of like doing with Jake in the mornings, and we're doing 15 minutes of just
in the morning shows with Jake. That's the other thing that we should mention.
meet
Yeah,
up
so
at
you and
Rolling
Jake have
Pin.
a show
Yeah.
called Morning Sickness. You
It's
guys
called
do
Morning
every
Sickness.
morning.
It's a part of it's like a segment part of Raging Bullshitter, but
Right, Jake's other podcast.
And we
Jake's
just,
not the guest today, though. It's Artie. Let's pump Artie. No, I'm just kidding.
So, but
I'm
it's
just
great,
kidding.
man.
A part of Raging Bullshitter.
Yeah,
Jake.
it's been a lot of fun. We just meet up for like 15 minutes. I have work at 9. He has work at 9, so I get there at 8:30, and
Okay.
then we record at 8:45, and for like 15 minutes we talk about like.
That math doesn't add up, dude. You're both late to work.
Well, no, don't, he can.
And I know both
He's-
of you are not saying goodbye right at that 15.
Oh no, yeah. Our first patient shows up at 9. Our like PA and stuff like sees him at 9. I'm just more of like I'll get there like at 9:05. Jake is able
Just
to
start a few minutes early.
He
man.
gets there 8:30 because he goes to the city hall and like grabs his paperwork that he needs to start the day.
Oh, so Jake's
He
already
just-
clocked in, bro. And he's
he's already
making
clocked
you
in.
late. So you need to talk to Jake
You're right.
about
You know what?
that,
It's
dude.
kinda
'cause
funny
he's
you say
making
that.
you.
But I'm good.
What do you mean? You're explaining it to me. You're
All right,
he's
let me
fucking
explain.
you up, dude.
I can, just due to where Rolling Pin's at, it's like literally 4 steps from where I work.
Oh, okay, so it's
You know,
really who gives a fuck.
It's
on that
really
5
just
minutes.
like boom.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm right here. Boom, boom. Clock
Hey,
in.
I'm
you
out
wanna-
here doing my comedy
Do you
thing,
want
bro.
a donut or do you want a coffee? And it's always like I get a donut. And it's just
Rolling Pin. Where is this though? This is in Ventura. I'm not-
Camarillo. Yeah, so we get a chance
Yeah,
to see each
Jake
other
got
every
some new
morning.
baller job, right?
Yeah, it's a good spot
What's
for him.
up,
Man.
dude?
He's
Good
happy.
for him.
He's
That's what I
happy
mean.
with
I'm
it.
stoked for both of you guys, like comedy
So
wise.
we're doing this thing, man. We're just I think the next thing we really want to do is a blowout show that's more. I don't know if Jake wants to do more crowd. He has a great thing going on at Pizza Chief right now.
Well, I mean, he just did that one show with the.
Yeah, he's gonna try
You
to do it every 2 weeks.
Well, you got, yeah, dude. I'm stoked on that, dude. It's Tripoli, man.
That one's gonna be a good show. I'm excited for it.
Yeah. Well, since I started, dude, he did a show with Jake, and I've heard nothing but good things about him, and I've like looked into him. And
He's a fucking nutcase.
really.
You
Well,
know?
he seems like a real nice guy,
He's a
though.
great guy, but he's
Yeah.
He's great. But
Yeah,
he's
he's
just
a bit-
nutcase.
yeah,
like,
dude,
he's
I've heard
just
him.
this fucking.
He tells
Second
that
trip.
story about following Carlos Mencia in his height on Tiger Belly, and it's a fucking amazing story if you haven't heard it. I totally recommend hearing it. And the way he tells it is just so, like, I can tell why Jake really likes him. You know, where he's just like fucking, and like me too, where it's just like you're telling the story emphatically and like fucking.
I'm fucking with you.
Fucking, and it's like, yeah, dude, I can respect that. You know what I mean? Like,
What I
and
love-
all the things Jake, you know what I mean?
What I love about Jake is that when you're excited about something, he will raise his voice and fucking try to match it with you, and it's great. But then when he talks about Sam, it's like the same camaraderie. So that's why I'm excited for the show, man. Sam's
Absolutely.
a fucking trip. So and Jake's
No,
a trip.
I've never met. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I know Jake well. He's a good dude.
He's a fucking great guy. But
I'm trying to get him on this and just let him go. Just be like, so Jake, and then an hour later, you're just like, all right, sweet, man. I love Jake, man. He's great. Yeah, the Pizza Chief doing the Sam Tripoli. I don't think this will be out in time because it's like next. In a week, right?
Well, but he's gonna keep that going every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm hoping. That's what I mean.
So,
like hoping to do this and kind of plug it and plug shows, but
we're gonna have Gigi's will be open by then. But yeah, man. No, yeah.
Dude, how did you land? It's been going a while, dude. But how did you land the Gigi's bit? Like originally?
All right, so I remember when Amy and I first started dating. You know, one of these old comics.
One of these old comics. I'm actually going to interview her on Sunday.
Okay. So
you guys used to date. Well, we'll make it weird.
Yeah,
you guys used to date, and you guys used to put on shows together.
Yeah.
And you
so,
booked it.
Go
ahead.
Julie was just more interested of.
Julie is the owner.
And she was just more interested of. How many people can we provide? You know, like, is it going to be worth something?
Okay.
And us starting out, we're like, all right, we can either make it a banger, our first show, or just make it like an open mic. So we made it a dual open mic show. So we booked like this huge, normal featuring show and had an open mic afterwards, and she loved it. And so ever since then,
Yeah, like how you do it, bro.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah, and I just didn't expect Julie to like it right away. She said, "We'll give you one night, and if it works out, we'll give you the next night or the following week, the same night, and we'll just keep that going. And we'll just try to keep it business casual." And I've always
business casual.
Well, like
did she say
time-
that, or are you throwing that shit?
I'm throwing that
I'm
in,
like,
but-
what? All I'm seeing is khakis and Hawaiian shirts, bro.
Yeah, but like it was more of like because I was trying to do like a whole like, all right, you know, maybe we should do like a contract or maybe we should do this, but she was just
okay,
yeah,
right.
She was just more like
so that now makes more sense.
yeah, because I was
Artie, I'm thinking we keep it more business casual.
Yeah, because I was real serious about it, man. I really wanted this to like, hey, how would you feel if you give me an X amount of months, you know? And if I don't,
How many years ago was it?
man, I want to say 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah, so we're coming up on 3. 3 years was last year, so 4 years. Yeah, pretty gnarly.
Motherfucker, how many years? You just went from 2
Three,
to 4.
three. Yeah.
I've been doing it 2, and it's always been around. It was like a hot and running
Yeah.
thing. Like when I came in, it was like, oh shit, Artie's got
So 3
like
years.
this.
Yeah. But that's where I'm saying like this year it's been gnarly because she's been closed for a little bit, so we're starting back up St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, you mentioned that, dude. Go ahead and talk about that.
Yeah, that was more of again, like when we first started, it was if you do well, we'll give you the next week, and then it started
It was like a week by week sort of.
Yeah, and she loved it, and she was like, "How would you feel if we just give you an X amount of dollars for every time you have a show?" So I'm like, so every week she just gave me X amount of dollars, and I wanted
a couple free drink tickets, right, to kind of give
a couple free drinks, but I also wanted cash.
features.
You know, so like you want cash.
Yeah,
so
but usually like if like a feature from LA would come up or
yeah, and I was always
you know what
telling
I'm
her,
saying, like
if I was like, hey, how would you feel if I give
kicking
like
them a drink
$80
and some cash.
some
That's what I
cash.
mean. Like for a fucking dude, honestly, as an open micer coming
Yeah.
to thing, like a drink or two on the house
Would be crazy.
is fucking great.
Yeah.
And gas money, it's like I'm doing good tonight. I'm doing good tonight.
So that's where we're always trying to extend that with. Like,
You
Julie.
get more than, to be honest, you get more than open micers.
Yeah, no,
So-
that's where I'm always like, if we can
To be fair.
kick guys like some free drinks, let's get them some free drinks.
Right,
If we can do like gas, let's get them gas. But Julie's just been really flexible with us just due to how successful like this thing started. You know, like
Sure.
It started
That's
off
been
as like
3
kinda
years,
like
you said.
Yeah, and
Sweet,
she
dude.
has 2 great nights that are like, it's comedy night and she has karaoke night. And karaoke night's 3 nights in a row. And so I'm like, hey, how would you feel if we could do 2 nights, maybe like a Wednesday and like a Saturday or something? And she's just more of like, all right, well, we could do like a Saturday show, but she wants to do it like bi-weekly. But she just likes the comedy. She always gets like positive feedback off of our comedy, which is like weird. 'Cause our comedy is, I've always felt like it's just been rough, and I feel like the crowd sucks, or like they're just brutal.
it's hit or miss, dude. And like we've already talked about, it's like those people are there to drink. Like they're the local drunks. They're not comedy fans. They're not comedy fucking enthusiasts. And again, we're not fucking professional comedians, so it is rough. It is that early shit. So it's like you are trying to win over drunk, dude. And the fact that she's into it is really fucking cool.
That's what I love about her. She knows that we're not gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah, dude, we're not like buying diamond
it,
chains with this
but
shit.
But at the same time, if we do like a show, and I'm like, hey, how would you feel if
but
we do like a sold out?
Was it always Wednesday?
Always Wednesday.
That's the other thing, dude. It's just like it's a Wednesday night. It's probably, you know what I mean? Like
she's always seen it as like a. So when we first started, there was like a Monday night over at the Keynote Lounge, and then the Keynote Lounge was like, all right. Then on Tuesday nights you can go to Santa Barbara's Wildcat Lounge. And
Shut the fuck up. They used to do comedy at the Wildcat.
Yeah. And there's another place. I think it's called. They changed the name. It was called like Tiger.
Down on the end on
and that's where I kind of started.
Yeah, that place changed names like 95 times.
Dude, I started there when it was called like Tiger Bomb. I forget what the fuck it was called.
Just Club Tiger, I think.
Club something weird like
just
that.
Tiger Bar. It was
and
like Tiger Bar, and then it was like
it was crazy. They had like this
names,
tiger's head coming out of the fucking bar. And that's where I started.
That was a while back, dude.
And then
how long ago was that? Because I'm like, dude, I was living there.
I graduated 2015, so it was like 2016 when I started doing, that was like, it was pretty gnarly.
Longer than that,
dude,
but maybe,
I mean, that's what, but that was when I, like, it was just gnarly. I didn't like the atmosphere because it was more set up for musicians. So, like, you're fucking.
Dude, we would do, what was the place? Copper Blues. Dude, that was my first set ever. And it's like this massive stage,
and you're like set up
wide open hall, and like 2 people. It's like, dude, what the fuck is this,
you gotta talk to the back of the room. It's not your.
Well, you couldn't. Dude, it was wild.
And then on Wednesday nights was the Hong Kong Inn. So like that was pretty dope. And then when
I went there, I remember going there once for karaoke night.
And that was dope, man.
Dude, people go there.
People would come from that other bar. I don't forget what it's called. It's on the corner of it, but they would come just from that little bar and have extra drinks over at Hong Kong Inn. And then Hong Kong Inn shut down for some reason. So we're like, we're gonna do Gigi's. And then everything else started dying off before then. Like Keynote Lounge died off.
Damn, dude, this is like right when I started doing comedy. Then.
So it just kind of like sucked.
There was like Mel's,
yeah,
your spot, Jorge's spot at the Thirsty Ox, which, dude, looking back, that was fucking great.
Yeah, the Thirsty Ox is one of my favorite
those
spots.
are like,
and like,
but your spot too, Gigi's, Mel's, Ox, they're fucking. Dude, dive bars.
They're dive bars, and that's
you
where
go
you
in there on Wednesday, dude. It's like, hey, man, maybe you should re-examine yourself.
And there's not people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're not there to do comedy, what are you doing there?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, we're not getting much of a fuck. We don't have a drop. We're
you know what I mean. And that's why I know. We look odd doing it, but at the same time, yeah, you're maybe right. No,
I guess
I'm
for
sure
outsiders
people,
looking in, it's like, why? I've had that question.
Yeah, but it's more of
why would you want to do this?
But like I mean, some people don't. I think it also too, like some people never understand how we could do it. Like this is.
I've had a firefighter tell me that I'm brave, and I was like, nah, bro.
That's a great bit. That's a great bit, dude. That's great.
I thought it was retarded. So I was like, dude, what are you talking about, man? Like, where are you putting the bar? He'd been drinking.
That's what, but it's just more of people look at you more. You're like,
what?
You do comedy?
Maybe you said courageous or some shit. I was like, huh? What? Oh, I drank before doing it at all. Like, dude, the repercussions of me doing not well is just, oh man, that was a bummer. Like, if you fuck up, it's bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like someone dies or, like, you know what I mean? Like a doctor.
That's where I think.
That's
again, they look at you like you have like this special power, and it's like it's not, man. It's just more of it's just relatability. I think it's also like storytelling, and
Yeah,
I think we all have
yeah.
that gift of like gab, but not gab. Like we can talk ourselves out of trouble. We can also talk ourselves into believing things that maybe aren't true. That maybe aren't like maybe, yeah, I do got a big dick, and you're like, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of, and I just need you to wake up right now. Wake up right now, and you're just focused, you know. And but just like things like that, to where like maybe we are great salesmen, but.
Oh, dude, it's definitely part of it.
Yeah, and I just
like, I mean, you can't.
but it's also a certain
selling
type
yourself
of
and
confidence
things like
that you have, and like a lot of people don't have. I mean, maybe it's themselves lying to doing like, and that's why I know that's like when I first started doing comedy, that's what kind of bummed me out. Was like a lot of people would do it not because of. They do it because I like it because like, dude, I like bombing, but I also like coming up with material that that bombs, but like. Where did that go wrong? Like, how can I fix that?
I think it's definitely funny, like after like talking to like you and Aaron and like the homies in the back, like, yikes,
fuck that shit up.
You saw that, right?
Yeah. And you're like, yeah, you should have done this, and then you're like, oh yeah.
Dude, I was just. So let me ask you this. Dude. We're gonna wrap this up because it's running a little long. But what was your worst experience on stage that you can recall?
It was the Hong Kong ended to Kill Tony, and like it was just one of those moments where you do your bit where you have 2 minutes or like a minute.
You have a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. I was on this show too. I was there.
I went over my time, you know.
Go ahead.
And like I just, you know, when you should have just wrapped up when you should. I didn't wrap it up when I should have, and they
explain what happened.
I don't even remember the joke.
Went over. No. Like. They hit. All right, I'll do it, dude, and I'll let you tell the rest of the story. But
no, I gotta hear this. I gotta hear, please.
No. I'm just gonna say what happens. Like you went over, and in Kill Tony, when you go over, they hit you with like this lion roar thing, and to just do a minute cold is a hard
extremely
task.
Tough.
And to know just where you're at. Anyway, long story short, they roar you, which is what happens to you. Which, dude, getting a roar. Is like you're done. Whatever you're saying is over, and now there's then an interview for however long. Go ahead, sir. What then happens?
They destroy me on the interview, and I just remember it being like I was up there not saying a word. I was just being like, yeah.
Hold on. So you were doing your shit, you're doing your bit. I don't remember what bit you were doing, but I remember you started out. You got laughs. You came in making fun of the room, like the decor of the room, and you got laughs.
I said...
And I think that's kind of what fucked you up, dude. Yeah. It's like, because you don't have time for that. It was like, that was either your fucking bit, or... You know what I mean? Like, I fucking love you, Artie, and I want you to finish this story, but I know you're going with this, and it's fucking painful, man.
I should have...
You know what I mean? Like, looking back...
That's what I'm
Go
saying.
ahead and finish your story before you went. So there's the interview, you didn't do well, they roared you.
They roared me.
How did you feel starting there? Like you heard the roar.
I did not wrap it up.
No, like, but did you immediately just be like, "Fuck"?
I thought to myself, "You're dumb."
You're dumb.
I'm dumb. I'm dumb, but I'm gonna continue. And then he roared it again.
Roar. He roared twice?
Dude, he roared 3 times. Dude, I don't. And then he goes, "Are you done? Are you done? Finish the joke, man." And I was like, I'm not done.
This part.
I'm not. You don't remember this part,
dude? Go ahead. It was all right. Go ahead.
Okay.
Keep going. Okay. 3 roars? No, I remember 1 roar, man. It was. I remember 1
3 roars. He goes, "Are you done?" And I'm like, and then I not get the job. And then he goes, "Roar," and that was the final.
Jesus. Dude.
He asked me if I was done, and I should have finished after the 3rd time he asked me if I was done, and he just kept going. But it was one of those things where this guy wrote me a message back on, I forget where he was from. I think it was like Texas or somewhere random. He was like, "Hey man, I saw that show. I heard that. I feel like they're really hard on you. I feel like you were like one of the comics in there that were like really funny, and they just kind of were like shitting on you." And it was one of the most, after having that whole experience,
you kind of glossed over the whole interview part. I don't want to fucking.
No. We can go to the interview. We can go to the interview.
I was in the back. All right. I was 3 minutes into comedy. I didn't know what Kill Tony was other than who fucking Tony Hinchcliffe and Brian Redband were. Aaron hit me. I was like, hey, man, you should come through. This is a cool thing. I'm like, all right, bro, for sure. I'll come through. I found out what it is that you get a minute to do your thing. I'm like, that sounds hard. Like, I didn't know how to gauge a minute. Anyway, long story short, I followed Jesse. Do you remember this?
Yes.
Jesse Campos.
Crushed.
Fucking... His set was okay, right? But then his interview crushed because he did a fucking Blink-182 cover with the fucking band. There's a band, right? For folks who don't know, there's a fucking band. It's very awkward for the comedian. He crushes. Just absolutely destroys this Blink-182 cover as Drink-182. I had to follow that. I did my fucking Jack and Jill bit, which went over. I've reviewed this footage. It definitely goes over, and if you look at Brian Redband's face, he likes the bit because it's about getting jerked off in a massage parlor. He lets me go over a good 20 seconds. Doesn't roar me, dude. Flash 2, I do okay in the interview. They're all their fucking insults miss. I'm in the back. You're up a couple comedians later, and what ensues is what happened there, and it was hard to watch. I won't let you... I mean, if you want to go more into it, it was just like they were fucking mean to you, dude.
Absolutely.
Like that guy who's reached out to you.
Yeah, no, dude, it makes you. Yeah, no, I remember that. Like, it was tough, dude. It was very tough. It made me think about.
Why are they being so mean?
Why are they so mean?
You took it like a champ. I will say this: you took it like an absolute champion.
Yeah, you know, and I
hung in the pocket.
I did, and I don't know if it was more of like for the show, you know, like let's just
probably right.
But it was more like demoralized, you know, like you kind of didn't. I didn't feel too hot afterwards. Like I remember breaking down. Like
do you remember being outside with me?
No.
You don't remember that?
I remember you saying like, you know.
It was like shortly after, and we were just outside. I was smoking weed, and you were right there smoking a heater, and I could see it on your face. And I was just like, you know, next time. Like, you know what I mean? Like a baseball thing. I was like, I felt fucking bad for you because I knew you were funny, and I was like, yo, what the fuck, dude? Because you were like, I was only in there 3 months, and I just got lucky.
Yeah.
That's how I felt, and I was like, damn it, dude. Like,
no, man. Yeah.
But you took it like a champ and bounced back, dude. But it was like, kill Tony. That's the kind of theme of the show.
Yeah, man. And, I mean, even now, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, I still have those moments where I'm like, maybe this isn't for me.
No. I didn't mean it like that.
No. Like, but like maybe I don't have tough enough skin to like, because there's gonna be people down the road that are also gonna say meaner things or just things that are like, dude, it fucking happens, bro. But like, it fucking sucks to like have it happen where, like, don't get me wrong, like even like my lady now, like her brother-in-law is like, hey man, do you have any? Are you on Kill Tony? And I'm like, yeah, I am actually. And he was just like, oh yeah, I gotta check it out. And remember, I showed him the episode. Oh yeah, dude. Like, and he wants to come see the show this Saturday. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Dude,
man.
Have him come out, and that's the thing. You're gonna come out and do well. And it's like, dude,
but
this is
to have him, and like, it's just weird. Like, you have family listen to it, and they're just like, oh man, it's demoralizing. Like, that sucks, man. I'm sorry about that. And it's more like, yeah, it's cool, but man, it happens. You know, you gotta do your time. I could have gone 100 other ways. I didn't do it. I didn't read my outs. I was more of doing more of like, I think it was more crowd bit stuff, but
you came out doing you made fun of Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Remember? And it was, dude, it got laughed.
And then I said something
Definitely
about,
got laughed, dude.
I was like, you know, this is the only Chinese restaurant that's not probably serving Chinese tonight. Something like not serving any Chinese food, you know, and that got laughs. And then you know, and like it was just more of like certain things that I should have just kept bouncing and then just kind of either shut her down from there. But I was stretching. I was like, nah, I'm gonna go for a triple here.
So yeah, dude, that's what it seemed like. Like you were like,
I'm gonna try.
You hit a solid, like, say single, double,
double.
Like, yeah, dude, you
know,
that's a good analogy.
And I just kind of went for it. And
Do you regret that experience, or are you like, yeah, that happened? Like,
no, I remember
that's the worst thing that could happen.
That was my attitude as soon as that happened, and I remember just it being even worse that I was like in Ventura. You know, like I know everybody fucking at the show.
Just like my
backyard.
So
I was like,
it's like where I put on shows
like,
and shit.
Yeah, like that kind of sucked, and that was more like, all right, dude, you can either like really cry about it and be like, all right, dude, what are you gonna do now? Like, all right, yeah, dude, that fucking sucked. You fucking work on your jokes, work on this, work on that, or you can try to just take it day by day, which is what I did. You know, I was just like,
yeah, dude.
I kind of
shook that shit off,
and
man.
that took me a while, man. No,
did it? Yeah,
it did. It took me a while to kind of.
I don't mean to make light, then, dude. I'm sorry.
No. But it was like it took me a while to kind of bounce
brutal.
back and be like, all right, dude, do you really want? Because this is gonna happen more. This is not gonna just be that's it.
No,
like,
that was one of those moments. I'm like, we're trying to make this lighthearted and funny, but dude, like for
you just
fucking
think about
those listening or caring about this at all, this shit was not.
No, it was
rough.
Brutal.
It was fucking brutal, right?
I'm telling you, man. Like I remember,
I fucking like because I'm a fucking empathetic guy.
No, I just sat there. I remember it was just bad. I was like not in the good headspace.
I felt genuinely fucking bad for you. So like when I was like, hey man, you'll get him next time. Like it sounded corny, and I'm like,
no, and that was my attitude right away. Was like,
I hope
you
so.
You gotta get back on stage. And you gotta don't.
To me,
like,
you can turn that into one of those things of like, yo, I fucking that happened.
Could be the next greatest bit, right? You know, or just worst bit, or
it's a launching point of like, hey, we're gonna
be fine. You know?
Yeah, or and we're gonna do great things. Yeah. We're gonna do great things,
and that's funny. And like, it's just more of, even now I look back at it, and like I still have that trauma, like where you're like, oh fuck.
That's what I mean. I don't mean to make lighthearted.
No, but like where you still have that trauma of like, and it still fucks with me even today, where you're like.
Dude.
I'm not ever gonna be that kind of like butt of the joke, but like I'm gonna make sure no matter what I do joke about, I'm gonna expect to be like, all right, people can't make fun of you for that shit, dude. And you're like, all right, I left it open, and I'm an idiot. I'm dumb, you know. Like same thing while you're up there.
There's fucking like, 6 fucking people taking shots at you at once, dude. Yeah. It's like you're literally getting roasted at the.
Well,
while you're doing comedy, you got a minute. It's like go. It's like, dude, I'll be honest, and that's why they do it. It's the theme of the show, but it's a stacked deck against like succeeding.
It's if you're gonna do well, and I think they did. They had the thing where they're gonna do great already, but like it was just. I also saw it too, where like you are a part of the show. You know, like you are a part of the gimmick.
Yeah.
And like if that's your card, man, you gotta like wear that card and like joke around, but like. You're gonna know too, like other people who were, like I remember, like Amy was even just like, man, they're kind of rough, like it was kind of brutal. And
dude, I heard they were rough to her at the mic,
and they're kind of like it's the same
maybe
thing.
A year later,
yeah, and like it's the same shit where you're like, well, brutal, but you are, little, you're not like a gimmick, but like you're a comic of that gets pulled from the bucket.
And, right, like
and they just try to, and like I'm glad it worked out for you, dude, because like that,
dude. Honestly, I look back at that, and I recently rewatched this, and dude, I just got lucky, dude. I'll be honest.
I will never go back and like watch mine. How about that? Like
I don't watch your part. I won't watch it even with other people because I was on that episode, and they're like, "What about other people?" And I'm like.
Oh, man. Like I have.
You know what I mean? I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've even hit up Cyrus, this other guy who was like one of the bookers, and I sent him a couple messages, and he's like, "Let me see some of your videos." I'm like, I got this thing from Kill Tony.
No, you don't.
And he's just like, yeah, let me see it, man. So I sent it to him, and he's just like, all right, you can do shows starting Wednesday. I was like,
written?
Hell yeah, dude. And I was like, before the pandemic, but I'll just never forget. Some people might like it. Some people might just fucking feel bad for your joke. Some people might just read it off of your like 1 minute.
Well, the thing is, your minute. That's the thing. When you came out hot, and then it was like, dude,
and like
you ate up 30 seconds of like, dude, I just was. And again, I was 30. I got lucky, dude. I was 3 months in to gauge like time. Like, dude, you don't pace out jokes for a minute. Like, I didn't have quick hitters like some people.
That's where I was. That's where I kind of kind of fumbled, like
Yeah,
being
dude.
guys like who are like fans of Lenny Bruce and like Don Rickles, like
those quick hitters, dude. That's what I'm saying.
I gotta be more on my toes with that, and like that's
Yeah.
why I see that now, where I'm like I gotta do better, and I think that's what like
But even that,
encourages
dude,
me to kind of keep pushing harder. But
yeah,
dude, like you got hit in the dick hard, all right, and that was
Nut
dude. I'm
job,
telling you,
big
like
time.
you also not including the other open mics that you've done,
Wow.
like other and like this is a big crowd, dude. Like, so it's just all these other things add up, and you're also the guy who's like been putting on shows, like so all this other pressure to be like, all right, you can't just like take these licks and just be like, I'm fine. Like, no, dude, like that shit hurt. Like, and then
of course,
try
but
to
you
put
what,
on-
you came back.
but you
though.
gotta come and like and I don't see it as like, but like you just gotta like take it in stride, and it's just like
Yeah.
anything else. Where it's like, all right,
Dude, I never
rebuild.
thought you letting on other than that night when we were fucking, because it was fucking obvious, bro. Like it just happened. And we're standing literally like
yeah,
100 yards from the stage, dude. And but after that, dude, don't think I ever was like, dude, Artie's fucking done. Like he's never gonna.
No. Like, I think that was.
man.
I'm like still determined. Where I'm like, no, dude, we're not gonna.
That's
just,
what I mean, dude.
We're always gonna be funny guys, and we're always
We
gonna
kept
be
doing shit like, dude, that happened two
So
years
long
ago,
ago.
right?
So
And like
long
since
ago.
then, this
Yeah.
COVID thing, like you've produced, and even since then, like that Dean Del Rey show happened after that you put me on was like my biggest show.
Yeah,
one of my
it was
fucking
so much
heroes
fun, you know?
that you put me on with, and I was again lucky enough to do well there. And Dean saw
But
me
it's the
do well,
best
so it was
feeling.
like cool. You've done a lot for me, man, and I'm very thankful. So when I,
No, dude, I
so
appreciate
like
you.
talking about this, I don't mean to make light of that.
No,
moment.
yeah. I just
And I'm
remember but there's like that's never gonna. If you can get hit like that and then
take it.
still be okay with
That's
comedy,
what I'm trying to say.
you're
bro.
gonna be all right.
Like
And that's
I
what
got your back,
Yeah,
bro.
and
And
that's the
like
same
that was
thing
just
to anybody
if
else.
I'm like your cut man in the corner,
Yeah.
I'm like, this is that moment in Rocky's like,
Yeah.
it don't look good, Jay. I'll be honest.
Yo, man,
but like
you're
you're gonna
fucking
get out
honest,
there, you're gonna fucking, because
No.
dude, that's how I felt. Like outside with you, I'm like, yo, I feel bad because I was like, I
That
did
shit hurt,
okay,
man. I'm telling
and I'm
you,
like,
man. It
you
was
know,
like, dude, what? Where?
and I like looked up to you, like, or I still do, and I was like, you know what I mean, like the guy, like
I
your
know.
boy, and it's like, fuck.
I
Man,
just
I was like
didn't
up there
have it,
with
know?
you.
It
Like,
felt-
that hurt me, bro. Goddamn. They didn't have to be so fucking mean, man.
I just still see it as like one of those things where if you could just, all right, you can go to Kill Tony and get smacked around, or just go to.
You took it, dude. I honestly, and I swear to God, dude, if you went to them, dude, you took photos with fucking Tone, like, with Hinchcliffe after, bro.
Yeah.
So it's
absolutely.
like,
to me, I was just,
you know what I mean? I think
I just saw it as like
they
hey, man,
respect you for that. Like, that have fucking balls, and not only did you fucking you.
And
I don't want to make light, but like you didn't, it didn't go well. But then you swallowed your pride and went up to them after, dude. That takes fucking balls, dude.
I had a,
you know what I mean?
I
Like,
still saw it as like, and that was where I think the younger shows kind of kicked in. Where you're like, hey man, you're still a part of the show. Like everyone's gonna know who you are when you're leaving the fucking Chinese restaurant that has one fucking exit.
dude, somebody reached out to you and was like, "Hey,
And
bro,
this
I
one
didn't
guy-
get anybody fucking
And like,
be
no,
like, hey, bro, you're jerking
I'm gonna
off."
send you
Bit
the
was
message. I'll send you
great.
the message. And the guy, he was so that carried me. That was what I think.
Yeah,
like, getting
that's
getting
cool,
random
man.
feedback, like even
That's cool for
reading
him
some
to
of the
reach out,
comics, like
dude.
that was that. I think that was kind of weird, but at the same time, it was dope. Like I didn't think people would watch it.
No, dude, that's honestly the
think
only
people
reason
would
I
watch
did
it,
well, dude.
you
It's like
know?
I didn't know what it was. I didn't realize it had the
It has a
viewership.
huge viewership.
It has this massive
So,
following. So I just came in like, her.
Yeah. And then
Jesse
it just-
did well. I'm as funny as Jesse, I think, so I could do as well. And like, dude, that was it. And I rode that wave of him kind of crushing. And again, Red Band was nice and let me go over. It was like, dude, it was. I put myself in the position with the joke, but it was luck. Because if he roared me, when he roared me, I could have easily fucking just.
But I just see it as like,
You know?
it's like a good
Anyway,
experience. You have to have that experience, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Would you do it again?
Yeah.
Would
yeah.
you go
And
do
same
a
thing-
Kill
same-
Tony again?
same with- yeah. And I think everybody would, but just like
I've
how
tried,
I
dude,
think
you
it's
know?
more of the joke, and you had it going,
Yeah.
dude. Let the
Well, you
guy.
got to do like, hey, this is the joke. I'm going to commit to it. If it doesn't
That's
work
it.
out,
Boom.
well, it didn't fucking work.
And like I
Because like, Jesse. Anyway, like the quick hitters, like a minute, dude. Like how many jokes can you fit in a minute, or one long joke? And it's like, it's again, it is like they control. Like if they hit you roar at 1 minute, that dude, I've watched it a few times, and again, watching it, the version of the joke, it's better. Like I polished it up, and it was early. I was like 3 months in, so it was like still new. It was just like, and dude, and the other thing is like fucking people interrupted me twice in a 1 minute fucking bit.
Oh yeah,
and I'm like, all right, dude, right. Jesus Christ, man.
Gotta put you out.
Well, it's a tough thing. So it's not like the deck's stacked in your favor, man.
But yeah, if it happens again, I'm definitely gonna try it again.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. That's what I mean, dude. That's what I'm getting at. Like, fucking Artie Lopez.
Yeah, I'm a fucking hitter, man. I'm gonna keep it going until the rules fall out.
That's what's up, dude. Well, cool, man. Is there anything else you want to say or plug? Well,
no, man. I appreciate you having me on. Dude.
It's been fun, dude. Yeah. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the beers.
Yeah, dude. You're the man.
Thank you.
You're the man.
Fuck yeah. All right. And cut. Hell yeah, dude. That was dope.